on. My microphone's on. The one shot is on. Everybody is in their spot.
Yay!
Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I think this is working. I don't know. It's the first time doing a one shot on the channel. You guys get to be first because the last one got canceled. Look at that. It was fate.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yes.
I don't want to fucking wait for patron, but I feel like I need to wait for patron.
I don't know. I might have to put Hopper in his crate and hope to God he doesn't cause a ruckus because he's being an ass. Oh no. Okay, never mind. He's being an angel baby now.
He heard you. He heard your threat and was like, "Nah, fam."
No, ma'am. Don't put me
Okay,
in
so
there.
we're here for D&D 5e, all gal cast minus this big hairy dumbass. Sound check. Sound penis. You made sound. Andrea, make noise.
Hello.
Your octave murdered your microphone.
Yeah.
It was like, who did it? No. Which I play enough with fucking Star Sword stories that when they scream, the microphone, it cuts like up, microphone shuts it down. It's like, no.
So true.
Okay. Well, we'll start with the characters that are here. So, Andrea, we're going to start with you. What is your character's name?
Oh, my name is Pearl.
And what would Pearl be doing on a random afternoon?
Probably doing something for her patron,
Well, apparently someone was in the freezer.
getting some information for him and such, or just wandering about doing whatever she wants.
That was very descriptive. Thank you so much.
I know, right?
Okay, so Pearl is walking down a busy city street. I'll say you're tailing a politician. You're just kind of weaving your way through a crowd, following him. This like little 14-year-old boy with a very oversized hat runs up to you and like tugs on your coat.
I'm gonna ask him what he wants.
Ma'am, I got a letter for you.
I'll take the letter and read it.
It's got super like fancy addressing to you. It smells kind of like lavender. You open the letter?
Yes.
Okay, cool. We'll come back to you. Claire.
Okay.
What is your character's name?
Isolde.
Okay. What would you be doing on a random afternoon?
Well, Isolde. So yeah. Let's see. Probably working on a brand new alchemical formulation for some nasty poison.
Do you have like your own shop, or do you do it at home?
Yeah.
Or...
I mean, it's kind of out of my kitchen. You know, I'm just
okay.
And I just, if someone finds themselves in like maybe a little bit of a pickle, I would help them out.
There's a knock on the door.
Not unexpected, probably, because that's probably like a normal thing. So I will just, go right to the door, open it up. Absolutely, probably like covered in questionable looking stains.
There is a like young, almost like teenager elf girl standing in front of you that just has this like way too big of hat like slopping off the side. Hi, I got a letter for you.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Well, give it here, darling.
They hand you the letter.
Eh.
It's super fragrant, like ocean spray.
Salty.
You open it?
I'll open it. Oh yeah.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Patron.
Hello.
Character's name.
Sig.
And what would you be doing on a random afternoon?
On a random afternoon.
Just like a Wednesday.
I'm in the busiest part of the street.
Okay.
Charming my way through giving people palm readings and tarot readings.
Okay. You've just finished up a reading with a super nice gentleman that left you like a really big tip. You have like 50 gold pieces. This guy is like super wealthy, and you told him that he was gonna have a wonderful day. And as he walks away, there's a little gnome boy standing there, and he's just waving this piece of parchment at you.
Do I owe you money?
No?
Okay.
Are you Sig?
Yeah.
Well, this says for Sig. You're Sig. I think it's for you.
They reach out like a gloved hand and take it. And
You
after a
bring it up
moment,
to you, and you get the smell of like strawberries. It's a super elegant parchment envelope. It's got your name on it.
after like a moment of hesitation, they like flick a coin to the kid.
Kid grabs it and bites it. It's like, wow, I can't leave until you open it.
Oh wow. I open it.
Okay, cool. Um, all three of you, as you open the letter, you disappear from where you're at. Just
Oh
just
no.
vanish from the space. The like second you open it, you just completely disappear. All the crowds around you are like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And the carrier people just walk off. They just leave. Like they knew that was gonna happen. Cora,
Warning would have been nice.
um, make sound.
Hi.
Okay, I'm gonna turn you down again. I turned you up because I was told you were quiet, but now they're like stupid loud. I can't get it right. We're not getting the Goldilocks here. Okay, Cora, you're laying in your bed in the Dragonfang Keep.
Okay.
You are laying on a pair of warm thighs with a
Oh,
certain Elizabeth brushing your hair, and you two are just talking about nonsense.
okay. I'm good with this.
Okay. Um, you have your window open, you're hearing the regular sounds of the keep, the guards are all walking around. Everything seems all right. And outside, you hear Rebecca just go, "Oh fuck." And like it's really loud, it's really apparent, and it's her usual sarcastic like, "What the fuck?"
I'm gonna look at Elizabeth like, do I need to go figure this out?
She kind of like motions like, "I don't give a fuck" to you. The phoenix on the windowsill starts like really going off. Like a dog barks at a mailman, the phoenix is roaring at someone.
I'm gonna sigh very loudly and force myself up, and I'm gonna tell Elizabeth that I will be right back. Hopefully, as you know, these things happen. And then I'm gonna figure out what's going on.
Okay. Are you going outside or are you walking to the window?
I guess I'm gonna walk to the window.
You look down and the entire garrison has like stopped. Everybody's looking at the same person, and there is a short blonde girl in a like rose petal dress just skipping up like towards the keep. Make a perception check. Is it bad?
Where's that? No, it's a 28.
Oh, okay. Um, as they notice that you're looking at them and that you're kind of observing them and you're seeing them, they look up and they take off like they're, I don't know, what do you call the fancy Victorian like super the higher class noble women hats?
I don't know, but I know what you're talking about.
Whatever. They take that off and they kind of smile at you. Kay's looking at you.
Yay, Kay!
You are the only one excited about this.
Yeah.
She gave me stuff, okay? I can't be I mean, I gotta be happy.
You blink and she's standing next to you in your room. Hi.
Okay?
Elizabeth freezes, just stops.
I'm gonna look serious at Kay. Like, Kay, there's a thing called boundaries. You don't come into another person's bedroom, okay?
Oh, okay. You blink and both of you are standing outside of your bedroom. Is this better?
Sure.
Okay,
Next
cool.
time, just knock on the door next time, okay?
She stops and reaches over and like knocks on the door. So like, what are you doing right now?
Spending time with Elizabeth, like I always do on this type of day.
But like, could you do that later?
That depends on what Elizabeth's doing.
Kay just turns only her head and looks in the room at Elizabeth. Elizabeth, can I borrow your lover? And Elizabeth is just like frozen, kind of nods yes. Doesn't say anything. The Phoenix is still like staring at Kay, just Phoenix barking. I don't know how to make that sound. I'm not gonna try. I don't.
Okay, Kay, what do you need me to do?
Yay, ladies' night! And she hugs you, and you guys teleport. The three of you that open the letters are now standing in a room. It looks ornate and nice. It's got ebony framework. It's got a bunch, like the room is full of stuff that you've never seen before. There's windows that are glazed over. They have like a fog tint to them so that you can't really see out. And as you guys are standing there, like recovering from the fact that you were just teleported to somewhere else, a bunch of rose petals just kind of like shoot through the room, and there's these two people standing in front of you. Cora, do you want to describe what you look like to everybody?
How far, like, how long is this? Like, way after?
This is this is after the campaign.
Okay. Well, I've. It's been a while, so.
Do you want me to
what?
describe your character?
The only thing I can't remember is if my hair completely changed from being red to black. That's the only thing I can't remember.
Your hair can be whatever color you want it to be. I don't care.
I guess because technically speaking of doing all the stuff with killing the sun god, the hair turned black, so I have jet black hair.
Okay.
There's cracks in my skin, I believe still.
On your
you're
hands?
probably better at this. Yeah.
Okay, so Cortana is a Kalistar that has tattoos running up and down like her shoulders, down her arms, down her legs. She's got fairly pale skin with these like lightning charcoal cracks like on the hands that kind of start to run up her arms. She's got jet black hair. She's athletic build, like a swimmer. And stands average height, like 5'7". She's standing there in front of a super pale skinned blonde. Um, she's not quite elf or human, or she's humanoid, but like her form is just not quite anything. It's super. You guys can't place like what is she? And she's just kind of standing there, twirling in her little rose petal dress. Cora looks like she's like frozen, like. She was also teleported here unwillingly and was like, just kind of stops. Whoever wants to talk first can describe your character. Claire, you made eyes first. You get to go.
All right. So it like I am like have sort of white into like kind of graying hair, but like that belies a very young face. So sort of prematurely white hair. Right now it's probably pulled back and like looks kind of like a frazzled mess because I was just making potions. So And like I said, covered in like very questionable stains, has kind of like a
You look
long.
down and your clothes are pristine.
Oh,
Your clothes are completely clean.
I'm gonna check a sleeve where I probably had like a singed mark to see if that has also been repaired,
That
and
is
if it
also repaired.
has, kind of not appreciatively. Well, that's some fun work. Um, but yeah, so I like honestly, this sort of weird thing kind of tracks for Isolde, and she is just probably like looking at the stuff, like just pilfering through whomever's things these are, just does not care that it's not hers and that it's like this is where we're at, so I'm just gonna make the most of this.
Okay.
She's probably pocketing like a few shiny objects that she's like, oh, I could use this for something later.
Patron, what does Sig look like?
Sig is 6 foot tall with
Dang.
very sharp features, very androgynous. It's very difficult to tell. They have this very, very dark curly hair. They are covered from the neck down in tattoos, and even through the like sheer and rich kind of colors of their clothing, they have a lot of chest exposed, and you still can't really tell.
Okay.
They have horns that kind of coil up, just straight up.
How are you
acute.
reacting when you get in this room?
Uh,
You essentially
kind of-
blink and you're in a different location and you're staring at other people who have clearly gone through the same exact thing.
Sig's like looking around, and it's like, I fucking owe them money. And just kind of like stretches their long legs out and starts shuffling tarot cards.
Andrea, can you describe your character?
Yes. All right. So Pearl is very pale with dark curly hair. She is 5'5", so like not super short, but not super tall and such. She's a human, so nothing crazy about her. She has soft features and is wearing pretty ordinary type clothing. As I was just kind of following someone, so I didn't want to draw attention to myself.
Okay. Kay is holding both of your hands, Cora, and she's kind of like jumping up and down. She goes, "This is gonna be fun."
Can't I go back to being an emotional support druid, please?
Do you say that, or are you telling me?
Yes. No, that's what I'm saying to Kay.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but you're doing a great job. And they like boop you on the nose.
Kay, never boop me again, please.
No promises. And she like disappears and reappears like up in the rafters and is just kicking her feet. Hi, everybody. Are you ready?
Not really.
Or
How much do I owe you?
She like looks at all of you confused, like you're supposed to know what's going on. The girls' night. You got my letter, right? Like you had to.
Kay, you never gave me a letter. You
I-
just told me to come.
Okay, so can you guys read instantly the things that you look at when there's words?
No.
I
No.
mean, I'm pretty fast
It,
through a recipe. But I'm not that good. No.
it takes time.
Oh, I might have set the teleportation spell to be instant as soon as you open the letter, thinking that you could read the letter in like the blink of an eye. That's my bad.
Mm.
And she like
And
hangs.
It's a
are you?
learning experience.
She hangs upside down from the from the rafter and is just staring at you guys, like wiggling her body.
How tall is
I
this
mean,
thing?
Yeah.
9 feet.
So if she's hanging,
She's
We're
Spider-Man.
face to
Yeah,
face.
yeah, yeah. She's like Spider-Maning
Yeah.
right now. Yeah,
I
yeah,
am face to face with them right now.
yeah.
Okay.
You don't owe me money. I invited all of you to a ladies' night, and by opening the letter, you confirmed that you were coming. But like, I didn't let you read the letter first, so girls' night.
So,
Is there
w- w-
drinking?
what does that entail?
I don't know. I just thought like we could have fun because no one ever wants to play with me, and I just thought it would be nice. And she lets go with her feet and just slowly drifts down to like a normal standing position.
Is there drinking?
You have a margarita in your hand.
Fuck yes, I'm in.
Okay. What do you have in mind?
Huh? I have a
What
lot of things in
have
my
you
mind.
have you done a girls' night before?
Nope.
We should have brought Elizabeth.
I
I
Have
don't think she
you-
likes
So-
me very much ever since that one time. And she like
What yeah, what kind of ladies night are we talking about? Like, is this like when I get together with my sister druids and we are like dancing naked in the moonlight to worship the
Can I come?
goddess, or sure?
Whoa, hold on.
she seems confused.
Which kind of druids?
Oh well, we're worshiping, the stars and things. Why?
I just
is
never
that?
heard of these type of druids, so this is being.
Oh well,
What are you talking about? Sunny gets naked all the time. Oh, that's just because she's
An
old and
old
high,
turtle.
though. Okay, that's fair. Well, I just thought we could all get together and have fun and do like girl activities and ooh, pancakes. And she turns, and a rift in space and time opens, and she walks through it and disappears.
Hey, we talked about this.
She's gone. She's not there anymore.
she's not. Wait. Oh,
So she left us for an indeterminate amount of time.
She seems a bit crazy.
Yeah. And she's
Okay.
innocent and young and naive.
Okay. And can summon margaritas
No,
from
no. Hold on. Pause. Your character still might have said that, but you're well aware she's not fucking young.
Yeah, she acts young.
Yes.
She acts
There's
young.
a there's a
Okay.
difference.
on the
You
maturity
can
scale.
you can say whatever you want. It's fine. Your character can speak the words they want to speak, but you know damn well that they're not young.
Fair
As
enough.
you guys look around the room, it looks like someone watched every 90s chick flick and hodgepodged like things that are remotely maybe girl activities. There's a super big bed with about 50 pillows on it. There's matching pajamas hanging up like onesies. There's a giant punch bowl with a flask next to it that was clearly supposed to spike the punch bowl. There's Pin the Tail on the Dragon, but
Mm.
there's a bunch of posters on the wall that vaguely resemble like 90s movies. Not that you guys know what the fucking movie is. And it's all like someone that doesn't know what they're doing put together a big ass elegant room of like possible activities. And that person's not here anymore.
Yes. Can I speak to Tana?
Sure.
Tana,
Yeah, what's up? None of you guys hear this. She's talking in her
Ha-
head.
have you ever been to a so-called ladies' night?
Yeah. No, I mean, not like this one. You sent us somewhere else with K. That's on you. I'm not in control of the fucking legs.
I wasn't expecting this, okay?
You sent us somewhere with K. What did you She shuts up and you don't feel like you have a connection to her now.
Gosh, damn it, Tana.
She put herself in the corner.
Well, fine. Rude.
Right. This looks fun. But I think a bar would be more fun.
I like the way you think.
You
Is there a
hear
door?
yeah, there's a door, and you do hear, like, now that you've said it and everything's calmed down, there is like that noise in the distance of like a crowd.
Yep, I'm heading for that.
You open the door and you realize that there was some sort of soundproofing on the door because the noise is like boom in your
Oh.
face, and you are like upstairs above clearly a very bustling tavern.
I'm gonna turn back to everyone and go, this is how you ladies' night. And just right over.
You walk down the stairs and there's
Nope, I jump.
okay, acrobatics.
I'm
check.
out.
An
How
acrobatic.
cool.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, what is that? So that is a
Yeah,
18, 31.
with a
That's a pretty
31,
good.
you
I
get
mean, that'll
up
do.
1 foot on the railing, you turn and like salute the girls and just fall backwards and land on one of the serving trays with 1 foot, and the guy kind of like oh and like starts like going in a circle, and then you hop off from there onto a table, onto a stool, onto the ground, and you snatch some person's like champagne they were about to have and just keep walking and down it.
Fuck yeah.
The three of you are
Well.
left in a room. Sig has left.
I
mean,
would like to turn to the other two and says, "I like her style, and I will like to head downstairs."
Are you
Except I'm
walking
not
down the
walking
stairs, or
I
okay?
am walking down the stairs.
Okay. All right.
I will also follow you down the stairs in a normal fashion with my legs.
There's every race you can imagine. There's somebody here. There's 2 bars on both sides with like 2 bartenders apiece. There is a little, like, at the very end of the bar, there is like the band section. There is a blonde elf, very, very feminine, very lean features, singing, and there's a big crowd of girls all surrounding them. Above her is a banner that says Swiffy, and she's singing, and there's these 3 orcs that stand out. That there's 3 like super macho orcs in the crowd too, clearly hammered, but they all have their arms around each other and they're like trying to sing along, but not getting any of the words right. You've been replaced by a cat.
Yes.
Do all of you walk down the stairs?
Yes, I do.
Or you?
I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna step out the door, but I'm gonna keep it open. I'm just gonna look down, see if I recognize this tavern.
You don't. I guess you could make a history check if you want to see like if it looks
Why
familiar.
not? That's a 5.
No, it's a bar.
It's a bar. It seems like a cool bar. Cool bar.
It's a big ass tavern.
I don't feel like dealing with people, so I'm just gonna pull out my endless stein, and I'm just gonna sit down inside the room and just drink in peace because I'm done with large crowds.
You stay in the room. The other 3 go down to the bar by themselves. Okay, well, you 3 in the bar. Which direction are you heading? What are you doing?
I mean, to the bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Left or right?
I need.
Where is the less
Left.
amount of people?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Where
Both
do I
of them
to
have
go?
both of them have exactly 6 people at them.
Oh,
Both of them
Which
also have
people
2
look
bartenders.
better looking. which side has better looking people?
Like patrons or bartenders?
Yes.
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 Okay. The left bar has two feminine bartenders. One of them looks like a half orc. She's like 6'5", muscle bound, just
She's good.
shaking with one hand, just making drinks. The other is a super cutesy blonde gnome in a sunflower sundress, and she's like hopping. Think like Yoda fight scene, but is jumping around, grabbing ingredients and making stuff because she can't reach half of it. All of their patrons are kind of like hunky college douchebag looking people.
Mm.
They're
Okay.
they're all just sitting on the counter, random races. They're not unattractive men, but they're clearly like shooting shots and failing. You can see that they're fucking like they've all failed. On the other side, there is a tiefling gentleman with purple skin in a formal suit. And then the other one looks to be maybe a half ogre, but he's got more humanoid, like human features. Big, like 9 feet tall, probably 400 pounds, just big old dude in overalls. And he's got clearly special made like gear to be able to make drinks, because when he's holding a mug, he's got to hold it like this. All of his patrons are like college girl age, just kind of sitting there twirling, like staring at them, but clearly two very different people. Like 3 of them are by one and 3 of them are by the other, and their faces are as you would expect.
Yes.
I'm going to head over to the left bar with the 2 female bartenders.
Okay.
Ask for a shot and just take it right away in front of the college boys to show them how it's done.
What kind of a shot do you want?
Surprise me.
Sundress is a powerful item. Which bartender do you approach?
I'm gonna do was it the ogre one?
Orc, the half orc,
large
the big muscle
hefty
lady.
orc.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sweetheart. And she grabs some brown bottle off the shelf and pours it and sets it down in front of you and kind of watches you intently. Are you just smoking the shot, just down the hatch?
Yep.
Constitution
Down the
saving
hatch.
throw.
Okay.
Claire, where are you heading?
I'll probably walk up to the same bar
Okay.
and see if how many of the stupid college boys and possibly the bartenders I can get to flirt back to me.
Okay.
So I'm just, it's gonna be like very friendly, like, arm touches, like nothing too like too handsy, but just like a little too familiar.
Make me a charisma. No, make me persuasion. Make me persuasion. Andrea, what'd you get?
A natural 20.
Take it like a champ.
Ooh.
It's really, really smooth until the end, and then it's like a punch to your gut with like the leftover trace of cinnamon. Like someone hit a fireball shot in scotch, and you got smooth, like wonderful scotch, and it was like, oh, that's really boom, and you're like, oh wow, okay, that's fine, and like they all look at you and they're like, damn, girl. Bartender kind of has that like look of, she gave it to you expecting you not to take it like that, and now is like, all right, fuck. What you
I got
get?
a 16 on my
the
persuasion.
dudes at the bar are not hard to get their attention. Like one touch on the shoulder, and they're like, "Oh, hey, I'm Johnny. I live in town. My hobbies are weightlifting And shots.
Oh, so these are the hockey bros from Letterkenny. I got it.
Yeah, they're
This
fucking.
is Jonesy and Riley.
They don't
Okay.
have any game or personality traits that are particularly interesting or admirable. But they're super easy to get their attention. They start ordering you drinks that you did not ask for.
Perfect.
Just
I'll,
what they think you would like. One orders a strawberry daiquiri. One orders a green martini. They don't even know what they ordered. They just saw a green martini down the counter and they ordered it.
They're like, that looks cool. It does fit the aesthetic. So I probably will drink the green martini.
Okay. Sig, where are you going? Now that you're the first one down here, where did you go?
I went to the Hunky Boys first.
Okay, do you want the tiefling in a suit, or do you want the half ogre
I
in the?
meant the bar with the two women bartenders. That
Oh, and you want all the
there.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Sig was there the whole time.
Sig was there the whole time.
I'm ordering a shot, but I'm also robbing the people near me.
Love that for you.
Sleight of hand check with advantage because they are
With
distracted
advantage.
by a certain woman touching their shoulders and shit.
With advantage, that's a 26.
Cool. They have like a silver in their pockets. These bros are broke.
Poor dude.
You robbed what they had left. It's yours now. They've been ordering her drinks with no money in their pocket because they don't realize they've been robbed. That's a problem they'll encounter later.
Because safety first, I would like to ritual cast Purify Food and Drink just in case anybody's trying to drug anybody.
As you do that, the gnome in a sundress leans over and like gets very, very close to you, like almost noses touching, and touches the glass and says, "All of our glass is ruined with that, and if anyone tries to, the glass lights up." And as she says that, all of you see, like, from across the room, some girl's glass lights up on the counter, and the guy kind of, like, looks at it, and he goes to, like, head off. The 9-foot bartender from across the way grabs his head, has, like, his whole hand around the head, and throws him out the window like a rag doll.
Appropriate.
The window breaks, and you hear the guy go, "Ah!" And, like, his voice drifts off, like he's falling a very long distance. And the window reforms itself.
I love a bar that takes safety seriously. So,
I
feel very comfortable drinking here.
Bishop over there, he's strong as fuck. Yeah. Hi, Bishop! Yeah, and the gnome, like, turns her head and, hi! Just goes around the counter, keeps doing his thing. He's not very bright, but I don't need him to be. And she hops down and walks away.
No, you don't.
Cora, are you still just sitting in the room drinking by yourself?
Wait, well, I was waiting for Kay to come back, but I don't think she's back yet.
Kay never came back. You've been sitting there like, it's been like 5 minutes. I'm by myself in a room. Tana's in your head. What the fuck are you doing?
You know what? I have no clue, Tana. You left me alone.
Oh, you're never alone. I live in your head.
But you shut me off.
I know we don't know any of these women, but like, can we at least go get drunk?
We are, and I lift up my stein.
We drink the same fucking thing every night. There's a bar out there with 1,000 options. Can we not drink ale and just go have...
Okay.
Make a wisdom... Before you say okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, I'm good at these.
Yes. You're a druid. I hope so.
Good thing I didn't... Good thing. That's a 19.
For a second, you feel like Tana's trying to take over and move you, and your body starts to like move towards the door, but then you're like, okay, and she backs out, and you get up and head to the door. All three of your compatriots, these random women you just met, are sitting at the same bar, all having drinks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna crack my knuckles, and I'm like, okay, Tana, let's go have some fun. And we'll go up to the bar, order the heaviest thing that's available on the menu.
Which bartender are you going to?
Where is everyone sitting at?
All of them are at the ladies' bar.
Okay, we're going there. Right there.
Okay. Jedi! Bartender went, be gone, thought. Do you understand how cool of an invention that would be, though? A glass that lights up like a fucking, like, oh, look, there's drugs in here. Wadoom! Be like, oh, that one. Like, that would be tits. It's sad that we need to invent that thing. That's terrible.
Also, I think that 9-foot bartenders that can throw scuzzy men through windows is also just a must. Always.
Big farmer dumbass boy is just like, yeah,
Yes.
I got this.
I like it.
Yeah, all of them are sitting at the same bar, but clearly they're like spread out a little bit. That some of them are talking to the half-orc lady, and some of them are talking to the gnome in the sundress.
The half-orc lady.
Okay, you sit down. Andrea is sitting there next to you. She's got one dude just looking at her, eyes wide like a puppy dog, like, damn, you can take a shot, yo.
Interesting.
Whoa, there's more of you. Oh, hey, man. I'm Travis. I throw balls.
I'm gonna look him up and down, like, not interested.
Oh yeah, that's cool. And like, he's clearly super offended and hurt, and like turns around and just like goes somewhere else.
Oh, Travis.
Can
just
I
fucks
hear
off.
that?
yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's.
Can Sig just kind of like emerge from being beside someone, just their face, and go, I throw balls. And then go back to what they're doing.
I told you they didn't have in a game. Okay, they got nothing. They got nada. You order the heaviest like by volume, or heaviest like the strongest?
The strongest.
The half-orc smiles at you, but it's like the lion smiling at the gazelle. And they put a key into a cabinet and open it.
Oh no.
And they pull out this shot glass and they pour like a shot. They put it back and they put like this locking cork on it. They close the thing and lock it. Set the glass on the counter and slowly slide it over to you while smiling.
How bad can this be? I drank dwarven stuff before. Let's do this. And I'm just gonna pick it up and take a large gulp of it.
Okay. Make me a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage. The whole bar is kind of like looking at you now. Even the gnomes kind of popped up on the counter and has a shitty grin.
That's an 18.
Okay.
My second dice was a net 20.
Well, that might have got you there. Wow. DC was 22. You are instantly fucked up. You're drunk. You taste like you just walked through the whole orchard and like you grabbed a strawberry and ate it and a blueberry and some grapes and like it's really, really sweet. And you're like, this isn't harsh at all. And then your stomach is on fire. You're burping. You're like shaking almost uncontrollably. And like just weird, odd tingling. Like someone put Bengay on random parts of your body.
Donna, can I have some help here?
Huh?
Beef it up.
A different
you
voice
drunk?
comes out of Cora's mouth that's not quite her voice, and it's like, bitch, I'm drunk too.
I made Donna drunk. Whoops.
Your tattoos are like lighting up, but like sporadically in random locations.
Well, at least the
Oh my
hair is not
God.
flying yet.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but the fucking ceiling's moving. One of your eyes has started to like lazy eye drift and look up at the ceiling.
Note to self. Tana's really bad when she drinks.
It's your mouth. And now she's talking through your mouth when she does it, so everyone can hear that you have two different voices. There was a dude that was coming up to you to talk to you, and like he turns around and just leaves.
Tana, you're supposed to be the god one here. You're supposed to be not easily to get drunk.
Mind you, she's slurred. Like everything she's saying is super slurred. Like she's clearly had it. The orc is just laughing. The gnome is shaking her head.
I'm gonna ask them if they have any food.
Yeah, sweetheart, what do you want?
Something to help absorb the alcohol from her.
You want
as I point.
bread fries, fried pickles. You want
Some bread, some like basic bread for her.
they open like this little window hole in the wall, and the orc lady reaches in and grabs like a basket of Cheddar Bay biscuits and sets them down in front of her. That
Oof.
smell just starts drifting, and that all of you can smell it.
Mm.
I'm gonna attack it. I'm gonna just like pull it into me and like safeguard it like a wolf.
She's eating her Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Good for her.
Can I, after robbing these men of their money, go
Yes.
over to the ladies' bar?
That's where you are.
I'm the one that actually has the girls.
The college girls.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to put down 2 gold pieces and go get these ladies what they want.
The big man looks at him and goes, "Oh, that mighty kind of you. Ladies, this one's bought you all drinks. It pays off your tab and then some." And they're all like, "Thanks, bitch!" And like all in unison.
You're welcome. Now,
You don't have a drink. Can I get you something? He's
do
like
soju.
gotten down, so his body language is smaller, and like he's trying to face the face with you, but like that ain't happening. But like he's physically tried to make himself like a little less intimidating.
To be fair, Sig is like 6 foot, so Sig does not care.
It's clearly like in his head. Like
Sig's like, do you have soju?
we got everything.
I will take an entire bottle of soju.
He starts going through, and like you can see he's reading labels, and it's taking him a little long to like read the label. He puts it back and he grabs this, and he like shows you the bottle. It's exactly what you wanted.
Yes, I will put down another gold coin.
Oh no, your tab's already paid.
Oh no, that's for you.
But I work here.
Yes, and as for your excellent service, you should be tipped.
Oh, that's mighty kind of you. I thank you. And he grabs it and like puts it in his like pocket.
Now, ladies,
Yes.
do you guys like tarot card readings?
No.
I don't know what that is. I'll be like, I don't know.
I can
I'll
tell
do
your
it.
future.
Oh, that sounds so cool. And a blonde, super young, like actually 19-year-old elf. Like she might be 19. You don't know. She's an elf. But like she turns and looks at you and she's like, "Yeah, let's do it." Like, okay.
Sick. I'm gonna start giving them tarot card reading.
I don't know how the fuck to roll for a tarot card reading in D&D.
This
I don't know how that goes. So,
this is just for fun. She's not doing it to calm them.
okay, all right. Fuck it. You can just tell them whatever future you want them to have.
I'm reading their palms. I'm flirting, essentially.
Oh, okay. Well,
But I'm
you
doing
succeed.
it better than the boys over there ever could.
Yes. Yep. You succeed. You have her like melted butter. What's everyone else doing?
Drinking and eating.
You've been given like sparkling water and more Cheddar Bay
tell me.
biscuits.
I would probably observe the tarot card reading. And under different circumstances, if I did not think that it was gonna like harsh somebody's vibe, I would like be over there comparing my own tarot card deck and being like, oh, I love the, the art for, this card or whatever. But very much picking up on what Sig is trying to do. It's going to just sort of respectfully watch that while I'm sure one of those boys just like chatters away and I say enough
There's
to like keep them
Johnny is like
interested,
right
but-
behind you thinking you're listening and is
Oh
like
yeah.
like I ran like the 15 blah 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 and like you just hear like it's not even words at this point. You're like, oh yeah. And like
Okay.
occasionally you give like a little shoulder and like he blushes and like
Yeah.
gets like stands up a little
Just
more
casually,
and
yeah. Lays like a hand on his forearm, just like, oh yeah.
in between Cora and Andrea, your character,
Yeah.
in between you two, you hear a stool squeaking like it's moving. Kay is sitting between the two of you and is just like swinging the bar stool like back and forth, and her legs are just going back and forth. She's holding some sort of a golden bottle and is pouring. It looks like liquid gold comes out of it and goes in her mouth. Hi.
You came back.
I left.
You went and got pancakes.
Ah, fucking love pancakes.
Can I lean over to Cabe like, did you bring those pancakes?
No, I ate the pancakes.
Oh, what you drinking?
This is called ambrosia.
Is it yummy?
Oh, it's so good. You can't have
Can I
it. You're
try-
immortal.
All right. Hold on. Am I really though?
Oh, well, I mean, you do have Tana in you.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't need anyone to drink. Okay.
Let's try. You hush your mouth.
You sound kind of drunk. Have you already had a lot? Like, have you already had a lot? You know? Okay.
Oh, good.
She's looking at the bottle and contemplating what would happen if you gave a mortal ambrosia.
Just a teeny weeny bit sip.
She manifests a shot glass and pours one in it and hands it to you.
I'm not down it.
She's like staring at you intently. Just make another fucking Constitution saving throw at disadvantage. You're gonna die. Like that's just that's the session now, I guess.
Drunk enough to die.
This ends how most ladies' nights end in the ER, getting somebody's stomach pumped.
That's a 16.
It is the sweetest thing you've ever tasted. Like you're suckling from liquid honey. Like straight out the fucking bee's nest. But it's strong, like half alcohol strong, and you like it's the greatest thing you ever tasted until you start to see shapes. Like the orc's face turns into a block, and then like it starts to turn, and then all of the like patterns of the wood start to form like a kaleidoscope. And then you look at Kay and she's smiling, but she has four heads in like a circle and they're all smiling. So how is it? And you hear it like echo. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it?
Let's not tell Elizabeth.
You say that as your stool turns in a circle and you fall off of it onto the floor.
Can I just
All
giggle?
of the rest of you hear poof. There is a giggling druid laying on the floor on the other bar.
Huh.
I will excuse myself from my flirtationship I have going on with all. It's not just one woman; it's the entire side of that bar.
All of them. Meanwhile, like
All
some of
of
the guys have wandered over there and tried to talk to him, and they're all doing the same, like yep, and like not paying attention to him.
These guys are striking out.
To
I wish I felt worse for them.
Look at their competition. I mean, they didn't really have a chance.
I'm going to approach she who has fallen because our
She
characters have
who
not
has
given each other
fallen.
their names, so my character is nicknamed
Oh!
all of you.
That's so funny. I didn't even think about that.
You really haven't. You really. You're laying on the ground, and Kay's just like floating in the air above you, staring at you while still drinking this. A straw has manifested now, so she can like sip on it. Wow. Well, you didn't die. You make
This
it
is
to her.
awesome.
You're now standing over top of her. She who has fallen, as you have stated.
You right
Uh-huh. DM,
Yeah.
am I able to transform into an animal just to take the constitution of another? Or is that capability gone?
I mean, you've already made the saving throw. Like, it's already happened. So, like, by
Would I
turning
feel
into a
less
bear,
drunk?
you don't fucking
Would I feel
know.
less drunk?
You have no idea. You don't know if Arcana check, I suppose, if you want to like.
I might. Okay.
That is a 19.
Maybe. Maybe if you turned into a bear, there'd be more body mass, and maybe like you might sober up faster. You don't know.
I might. So I will wander over from a couple bar stools down, and I will crouch down and put my hand on her shoulder. And not knowing if this is gonna work or not, to be clear, I will cast protection from poison. Just on the off chance that we are now at a blood alcohol content that actually ventures into being poisoned.
You are still drunk, but some of the side effects, like the twirling ceiling and the headache, and like some of those, like you're too drunk side effects, start to like fix themselves. You're still hammered. Like you're not unhammered by the spell, but your side effects are lessened.
Awesome.
Do you feel better? I wasn't quite sure that was going to help you, but I thought maybe any port
I'm not
storm.
dizzy.
That's
I'm not dizzy, so that counts.
That's
all
good.
right.
I think if you tried to walk, you would have learned very quickly that you can't.
I'm gonna make a big sip, probably. That's gonna be science, and I'll have to clear out some room to do it, but we could try it.
What if we didn't and we said we did?
I like
How
that
about that?
idea.
I'll would you mind giving me
You
another
hear the like
for her?
sucking.
We'll get her in her stool.
You hear the
maybe.
sucking of like the straw, like the bottle's empty, and Kay's just.
No.
Oh.
You know what that means? Get another bottle.
Okay. She disappears through another like rift in space and time.
Well, I was just gonna comment on the fact that she came back, but I suppose. Anyway, can we get you into a bar stool theory? You are on a floor full of questionable substances.
Two absolutely gargantuan hands grab you by like the shoulders and arms and very, very ever so gently lift you up and set you on a bar stool. There you go.
Thank
Bishop
you.
Thank
Bishop
you.
walks back over to his side of the bar.
He's a delight.
I like him.
Oh yes.
He's just
I'm not too
smiling
sure
like in
how
the
Elizabeth
corner.
would like him. I don't know if Elizabeth would like him.
None of you have the context of who the fuck Elizabeth is.
I cannot say. I do not know this Elizabeth, but
I'm gonna put my hands down. I'm just gonna give like this whole spiel on who Elizabeth is.
She starts ranting and raving
A to
about a
Z.
flaming redhead, beautiful fire sorceress that she fell in love with and is clearly
Well,
putting her on a pedestal and like exaggerating about everything, but she really thinks that like
the
this
sun rises and sets with her. I understand. I've been in love myself before.
Oh, damn. Do I have a photo of Elizabeth in my pocket still?
You don't.
Damn it. Never mind. Oh no.
Maybe
That's
you could
that's
draw
bad.
us a portrait on this cocktail napkin.
Hearing about her, Elizabeth, and her love for her, I would like to grab another drink and wander away.
How does your body language look? And are you trying to hide it?
Not really trying to hide it, but also not trying to bring attention to it. Just kind of wanted to like get away from hearing the lovey-doveyness.
One of your party
Mm.
members just grabs another beverage and leaves the bar. You
Well,
wander
and
over.
do I clock that?
Yeah, roll perception.
Okay.
You start heading over towards like the dancing area because there seems to be less people that way. There's enough space between the bars and the dance floor to like position yourself away from human beings. The problem is you get over there and Swiffy is clearly singing a love song and like the orcs are blurting it. They're blurting it out like and we were and like you can see them all just they're way in the sauce. What you
I got
get,
a
Claire?
26.
Oh yeah, you clock it. Like she body language said, "Oh, great, a fucking love story," and like got up and exited the conversation.
Okay. I'll just file that away for now.
I'm looking for a pen or a pencil of some sort to draw.
There's
My
one
rendition
right.
of-
There's one next to the peanuts. The problem is you're not an artiste and you're hammered. So you have a stick figure with fire for hair, a phoenix in the background, and outrageously large breasts. Just like two giant circles, the flame hair, smile that's like way too big, and you try to fix it and fuck it up.
Can I be cussing along during this whole process?
She's got like a super big smile. Oh fuck!
Can I?
She looks lovely.
Did I also clock the walk away to the love story?
Sure.
My passive is 26.
Yeah. Yeah. You clock it. It's
Are you also observant?
it's apparent. Like, fuck your love story. Don't care, bitch. I'm out.
Okay.
Walks towards
Well-
the dance floor. Here's Swiffy singing about how much she loves this guy. Fuck you, bitch. Turns around, heads this direction.
While the one who has fallen is drawing this beautiful stick figure and they're not paying attention to me, I'm gonna cast minor illusion to make an image of myself just be there.
It's good.
And I'm gonna go to the reputation era
Okay, yeah, no.
with my bottle of soju.
Okay, yeah. Um,
Mine
Claire,
usually
Claire,
go-
you
I
don't
say
fall.
go
You
a strong
s-
foot, but
you see it happen, so like you're aware that that's not a real person. But Cora, you don't notice. You're fucking paying attention to this napkin. You will get this drawing correct. You have like about 3 napkins now that you've deleted. I'll say that you have like somehow managed to cantrip cast like a miniature moonbeam out of your hand and have fried the bad napkins and just keep on trying. Yeah, where do you head towards? Does Sig head towards your escaped compatriot, or does Sig go
Yes.
somewhere else? Okay. Andrea, what's your character's name? Pearl?
Pearl.
Pearl.
Yes,
Okay, Sig,
Pearl.
you make it to Pearl.
right, reputation era. Sig is just not gonna say anything. Hand them the almost full bottle of soju.
They hand you a bottle.
I will take the bottle and take like a really big, just like swig of it.
It's delicious.
Soju's great for making fun out of anything that's broken. And just turn back to my ladies.
I
that was-
appreciate it. Thank you.
That was kind of sweet. That was like it was maybe not like a therapist recommended activity, but like it was kind of wholesome and nice. Yeah, no, you head back.
Still felt good. Still felt good.
She's now got a rough drawing of a stick figure Elizabeth, who's just a honky, well endowed sorceress with fire hair.
I'm gonna do a chef kiss.
You congratulate yourself on your stick figure drawing. Yep. The illusion pats you on the back and you don't notice.
I'm gonna gently fold the napkin up and put it in my pocket because I got drunk me wants to show Elizabeth at the end of the night.
Okay. Okay.
Sure.
You got it, Chief.
I'll probably try to make eye contact with the bartender and can you make sure that she keeps drinking anything that does not contain alcohol, and maybe I'll grab one of the boys that was like talking to me before and I'll just like stick him in a place that I'm like, now listen, what was your name?
Hey.
Alfred.
No. It's fine.
Okay,
You
well,
can
I'm
call
gonna-
me
I'm gonna
Alfred. That's fine.
I'm
I'll
gonna
be
call
Alfred.
you Alfie. Okay, Alfie. I need
All
you
right.
to stand here and just make sure that my new friend does not fall out of this bar stool again. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
She really
yeah.
cannot afford a concussion, and she's got a lady she must get home to. So if she is not in one piece at the end of the night, Alfie, I really cannot explain to you how much trouble you are gonna be in.
He starts
Okay?
to like tense up and like, no, I got it. Like,
This is a very, I would only entrust this job to my most important soldiers.
persuasion check.
Oh no. Oh, 14. Not great.
He looks like he's
Should've
gonna
cast
do it. He
guidance.
looks like he's absolutely gonna do it. And he's like, yeah, and like you're fully convinced he's on board. And then a super busty dwarf walks by and like you can see him get lost in the sauce and just like start following her like a puppy.
Well, shit. All right, well, we're just gonna hope for the best. So I will make sure that she's leaning on the bar and pat her on the back. Well, it was lovely talking to you about Elizabeth. By the way, my name is Isolde. I don't know that I ever caught yours.
I'm gonna say it's Cora. Or Tana if you wanna talk to my other half, but yeah, no Cora.
none of that context makes sense other than the fact you definitely heard her talk with two voices.
Okay. Cortana, that's a lovely name, and I'm just gonna I don't know. I I'm
No,
really
you're a
digging the
robot.
song that they are playing.
Oh,
I'm
no,
gonna go
you're not a robot.
dance. Oh, thank God.
You were robot for like
You
half a
gotta
second.
you really gotta pray for my internet. You're never quite sure what you're gonna get. So
Look, you've been fine so far, and we love it. Like, we're here for it.
we pray.
Um,
Pearl, there's a hand touching your shoulder.
Oh. I like to see which hand or whose hand it belongs to.
Kay standing next to you, kind of like shaking her dress so it like flutters. And now you recognize the dress has changed every time she leaves and comes back. It was roses, and then it was lilies, and now it's made out of like maybe lavender.
I'm going to size up so that she is no longer touching me.
You
And
try the
then-
move, and your feet don't.
Can I like squat to where she's not touching me? Like still stay, but like, I squat down so that way her hand's up here and I'm like down here.
The hand follows you. Are you sad?
Not sad, just don't like love stories.
Oh. Why?
I have my reasons.
She's looking at you like inquisitively. She like leans really close and like her nose touches your nose and your eyes are like looking at each other and you go to instinctively pull away and you're like not able to. Oh. That's really sad. Isn't girl night like supposed to be fun? I thought we were like supposed to get drunk and do activities and I got a bunch of pillows, like, so we could hit each other with them. I heard that's fun, I guess. I don't, It's my first time. She says that, and, like, a handful of guys, like, turn and look at her, clearly misreading the situation. And, like, Johnny, or Bishop from, like, across the way, like, gets up and stands, like, fully upright. They all kind of look at him and just go back to what they were doing.
I love that bartender.
It's all
We love a
instinctual.
king.
It's instinctual. Like we could join the rest of the girls and have some fun.
Are there any games in the bar to play? Like
There's like regular
pool
bar,
or
like
darts?
there's pool, there's darts, there's.
I would like to suggest how about we play how about we all play a game?
Oh, I like
as
games.
I try to move.
You all hear Kay like obnoxiously yell, "Girls, we're gonna play games, ladies' night! Oh my god!" And like just stretches that vowel out.
Sage, who had gone back to the bar ladies to continue flirting with them, with a new bottle of soju, was like, huh? She's got like another minor illusion up. She was telling a story.
You turn to say, "Huh?" and you're standing at the pool table.
Are we all now at the pool table?
No, just
Oh, okay.
just Sig. Yeah, Pearl wanted to play games. So like this one's competitive. Maybe we could like bet something or winner chooses what we do next or and she's clearly trying too hard, like no social anything.
I'm down. Let's do it.
I like gambling, so
Like money,
we gonna bet,
lives, our futures.
Let's not do lives. No,
anything?
nothing.
I'll gamble anything.
Okay.
How about strip pool?
Strip pool.
She
Yeah.
looks at you.
I'm very down.
I don't know what that means.
Oh no.
When you lose, you have to take off a piece of clothing.
Oh, is that fun?
Yes.
Depends on who you're playing
Typically,
with.
it ends in a more horizontal kind of fun.
It can be vertical.
It could be.
She starts thinking, and you can see her like visually imagining like the planes, and she's like, horizontal is this way, right? Like, and her whole body starts to float and like go horizontal. She's like, and then vertical is, and she's clearly thinking. The pool table's already racked, everything's all set.
Are we doing bets on top of shipping?
I bet you my turtle, and she like lands in front of you, staring at you.
You have a turtle?
I have a turtle, and I bet you my turtle.
Okay.
Can I
Alright.
ask it if it's Sunny she's talking about?
No, I don't own Sunny. Sunny's her own person.
Okay, just making sure. Ooh, we should go visit Sunny.
No, she is rude.
Alright, if you're betting
Okay, we go see the other.
No, I want to
Players.
hang out with you girls. We're playing strip pool, and like she says it really loud, and you hear like chairs
No.
scooch and like like people turn. Even the orcs dancing kind of like turn for a second, but then they keep turning, and they're now like spinning in a circle, all still holding each other's arms.
can I just like look at the people that turn, the other people, not the orcs, that turn to look at us and
Mhm.
just like scary.
Roll for intimidation.
All like just scary.
So scary.
Okay. Yeah, I truly don't know how to describe intimidation.
Yeah, yeah.
24.
You turn and you look at them, and you have this like menacing "I will destroy your soul" expression on your face. And like most of the dudes are like too fucking cowardly to like do anything about that, so they go back to what they were doing. Some of the girls you were flirting with earlier clearly think it's hot, and like they're just staring at you.
Can I like to the
You
girls?
sure.
Can I like wink at them and then lick my lips? And I have Sig has a split tongue. So like one half her tongue goes the upper lip, one half goes the bottom lip.
Mm.
One of them seems like that's too like they weren't prepared for it. Not that they're not into it, like I can't handle this, and they like go somewhere out, like physically exit the body language dialogue, but the other one is just like full red face blushing, like if it was an anime, like smoke would be coming out their ears and blood would be coming out there, like just staring at you.
I'm gonna turn back to the girls whom I do not know their names of.
Who's playing? And are you doing teams?
I'll play.
If everyone else is playing, I will absolutely play.
Okay, who's on whose team?
Yeah.
Well, wait, so there's 5 of us in total.
You don't think Kay's gonna play somehow.
She's
Like-
just betting her turtle.
Like she's just betting the turtle.
Okay, Sig is gonna pull out like a fancy. She's got a hand mirror. And she goes, "I'll bet this to Kay."
Okay, if your team wins, then you get my turtle. And if the other team wins, then we get your mirror.
Yes.
She's gonna like nuzzle up to you and Claire, whose character I can't fucking pronounce your name.
Isolde. You're good.
Is that a good bet? Like, is that worth it? Like,
I don't. It kind of depends on how close are you to this turtle. Like, does this turtle have a name?
Oh, his name is Frank.
Okay.
I named him
Do
after
you
my friend's. My friend has a Frank, and I liked it, so I
Oh,
made the turtle, and then I
it's
named him Frank.
it's a
I
good
can just
name
make
for
another.
really
I can
any.
just make another one. Like,
So you're not really that emotionally attached to your turtle,
what's an
to
emotion?
Frank.
What's is that like love? Like that's
Mm.
an emotion, right?
Yeah, that is, yes, that is an emotional connection. Love is that.
I don't love
Do,
the turtle.
okay, then yeah, maybe it's a fair bet. I would say.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah,
think.
okay. We
hmm
take your bet.
Oh,
Sig,
I,
you can be with Cora, and then Pearl can be with Izzo, and
sure.
and then I'll just watch.
Right.
So you like to
That's
watch?
She does not. Your joke goes straight over her head. Clearly.
Sig absolutely smirks.
Um, who's going first?
um. Are there rules to
Well,
this? I haven't played pool in so long.
I don't know.
There's two different kinds of balls,
That's true.
and you sink them in the holes. Once
It,
all
I'll
of
go
yours
first.
are sank, you can then sink
Yes.
the 8-ball. If you sink the 8-ball beforehand, you
Yes.
lose.
so
If you're
for the
playing
stripping,
if you're playing stripping, every time a ball goes in a hole, that team strips.
Wait,
you
the
mean
team
every
that
time the
puts the
opposite
ball in the hole?
team?
Yeah,
Yeah, would be the
Yeah,
opposite team.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I meant. Yeah,
yeah.
look,
I
fuck
got
you.
you.
I said what I said.
Okay.
We're good. I think we understand.
Whoever goes first
Yeah.
is stripes. Whoever goes
I
second
want
is
to be
solids.
striped. So
Yeah.
Okay, well then you and Pearl are going first.
All right.
okay then.
You guys decide which
Let's
one of
go.
you is rolling.
What are you gonna?
It's
What sort of
it's
skill is this gonna be?
it's Dex because
Yeah.
it's a precision-based action.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not
Okay.
terrible, but it
It's
is
not
not my best stat.
it's not a saving throw. It's just Dex
Yeah.
modifier plus dice.
Well, it wouldn't
And
matter.
What kind of
not
stream is
terrible.
this? Okay, as a watcher. This is whatever the fuck they want it to be. It's not my channel right now. It's theirs. I'm just here.
Would you like to go first or?
We can try. We can try.
All right.
Let's
We
do
got
it.
this.
You understand the
Alright.
basic concepts of how to play pool. Whether you can execute the concept is
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's 100% true.
yeah.
But if this is true for my character as it is for me, we're a couple drinks in, which means I'm at peak pool skill.
You need to be a couple
It does.
drinks in to play pool.
that's
Yeah.
a
Goes up,
given. That's
and then
it's
down.
in the rule book. You know, it's
Yeah.
All right. So 14 plus 3, so 17.
yeah. You
17
you
for
break
shot.
you break just fine, and you land well. It went off exactly as the way that you wanted it to go.
There we go. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't a trick shot, but it was what it was.
Mhm.
All right. I did not embarrass us.
Sig
Sweet.
takes off a piece of clothing.
All right. Is it my turn then, or do we do like opposite? I don't know. Don't actually.
No,
know how
it
to
would
do
be
I
the other
think-
team. It goes back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back and forth. Okay.
Would you like to? Or do you like
Technically,
me?
depending on what rules you're playing by, you guys would
You would
keep going
continue.
until you miss. However, in
Mhm.
this casual circumstance, you go back and forth.
Yeah.
Yes.
That makes sense to me.
I like that better. I can strip more
Mhm.
easier then.
This is out of hand. You're all wild. Sig, you get the roll now.
Oh, okay. I intentionally fail.
So you just miss. You just completely like.
No, like I make it look like I'm trying, right? But I miss.
No, but like your goal is to not get in any balls of any kind.
Mhm.
Okay, you roll the dex. Roll the roll.
To see how convincing are you?
Yeah, how
So I'm rolling a deception, or
No,
just
no, you're still rolling a dex because you're still aiming. You're still aiming. You're just
Yeah.
aiming for nothing.
Okay. Fuck. This is like my lucky dice today. For Dex, that is a 22.
Yeah, it's like this boop, 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 and like bounces all over the place. Like she really put some power into that. Fucking misses everything. And all of you are like, whoa, how did that not do anything? Some of the balls get moved around the table a little bit, but like they don't go in any holes. You're like, ah, dang, that sucks. Pearl,
Sip message you.
go ahead.
All right. That is a natural 20 with a +2.
You not only sink a ball, you sink two balls at the same. You split shoot and sink two of them at the same exact time. It's almost like a certain person set it up to like do that better.
Oh.
Boom. Cora,
what I was
you're-
Zolda's just
Well, I
happy
think-
dancing and drinking her
Yes.
drink.
Instantly. Sig takes off something.
Kay keeps stripping, but clearly doesn't understand. Like as she takes a dress off, there's another dress, and like she just
That's
keeps.
incredible.
She just keeps peel. So like, oh, sunflowers. Oh, roses again. Oh, and like, woohoo, girls' night.
I love this.
Has no idea what she's doing. Cora, you go ahead and roll.
Real quick, I'm gonna ask Tana. I'm like, Tana, are you good at pool?
We are in the same body.
Okay, I know that, but we're two different minds. Okay.
This isn't a mental game, sweetheart. You hit the ball in the hole. I don't.
Okay, I'll do the first
Oh.
one, and then when it comes back to our turn again, you're doing it then.
The way
Okay.
this is going, I don't think we're getting another turn, sweetheart. We're fucking naked out here alone on the floor. We're getting fucked up.
Once it happens, we'll shape shift into something, and we won't be naked anymore.
What the fuck? Like, oh, haha, you won. Now I'm a fox. What is that? Your plan? I don't.
Not a fox.
Just roll the. Just hit the ball in the hole. I don't. She like disconnects again.
That's a 9.
You miss.
Straight 9.
You hit one of your own balls, and it almost goes in the hole. Not quite. Like it's close. Not quite, but you're like, oh, theory and practice are not the same. Okay. Yeah, we're back to you, Claire.
Here we go.
You guys are winning.
All right, that's
I don't
15.
get Dex.
The one that she had just knocked closer to the hole by accident left you with like a perfect lined up. Boom.
Excellent, excellent, good.
Sig's just, oh no, how terrible.
Sig is essentially in because she had all these like sheer, like very rich colored layers on. She's in essentially like a tank top, her fingerless gloves with full like chest exposed.
They're like
Oh,
some
God.
of the fuckboys keep trying to like cleverly come around the corner and like witness this.
I'm smacking them in the face.
They
with my tail
keep
every
like
time.
it's like he peeks around the corner and then a hand just like covers their face and drags them away.
Perfect.
I don't
Nothing to see
remember.
here.
Sig, it would be your turn now.
Oh, okay. I'm actually gonna try now.
They have two. They have two left, and then the 8-ball. You guys have
Oh.
all of them. You haven't. You have
Mhm.
the whole thing.
Can I give myself bardic inspiration?
Can you give you how? What do you do to give yourself bardic inspiration?
I just, as I'm bedding down, I go.
I
"I'm so
wink at
fucking hot."
myself.
I wink at myself.
No, I just go. I am so fucking hot.
There
Yes.
you go.
All right. Fuck it. Yep. You know what? For that one.
Yes.
And I just want to crit fish, so I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration.
Okay, go for it.
That is a 21.
21. You call it out that you're going to hit one of their balls, and you're like, I'm so fucking hot. And you call out your shot and poof, land it. Just sink it. Perfect shot. Hard as shit too, like super loud, impactful, like making a presence.
I will take off one of my pieces of clothing. All kind of like,
It's so like, oh no, how
no.
terrible. Wow. Okay, Pearl, it's your go.
All right.
I will say like 30 minutes have gone by. This is going like super slow, almost intentionally, as you guys are just drinking and having fun.
All right. So I would like to when I bend down with my stick, I like to pop my butt out, but then I roll a 9.
You accidentally bump one of the orcs as they're like heading to the restroom. Oh, sorry, miss. And you're like, it's fine. And like hit the ball as you turn to look at them, and you're like, internal what have I done? And like you turn and look, and the ball's just hitting shit it didn't mean to hit, doesn't do anything. And then one of your own goes in, and you're like, oh. Kay kind of giggles and is like, that was dumb. Oh, sorry, that was mean. That was awesome. And their face looks like they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're trying their best. I don't know whose turn it is. I think it's Cora's.
That'd be mine.
Okay, go ahead and
It's
roll.
mine. Hopefully I get something good. 19.
Okay, yeah, you sink one, no problem.
Awesome.
They're up by 1. It's a much closer game now, but they're up by 1.
All right.
That's all
You
good.
got this.
Let's try. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, not awesome. That's only an 11.
You get one really close. You like it's
Yeah.
close to the hole, but like you just kind of miss the angle a little bit, and you're like, damn it. All right, Sig.
That'll happen. Can't win them all.
All right.
All right.
Dirty 20.
She has accidentally set you up for a perfect just sink one in. And you look at him and you kind of like give that devilish smile, like, oh no, you have to take it off. How terrible.
Oh no.
You are out. You guys are tied up. You both have 1 ball left on the table, and then the 8.
Get it.
We got this.
My dogs are like, what?
I don't got this. I rolled a 1.
A nat 1?
A nat 1.
You
My dice was doing
you
so
line it up,
well.
and you had like the perfect shot. And as
Yeah.
you go to hit it, Sig like leans over the table, not even trying
no.
to, like just unintentionally or intentionally seductive, and like you get distracted for the briefest of seconds, hit the ball, and it hits the 8 ball and sinks the 8 ball. What does that mean?
Well, That's a loss.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So we strip again, and Kay rips off another dress, and there's another dress underneath it. Um. Oh, you get my turtle.
It's okay. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I have a very small house.
Oh well, there's a house on my turtle.
Huh?
Yeah.
How big is the turtle?
How big is the house?
It's like a 3 bed, 2 bath. I like to do like a lot of art and feng shui, so like there's.
Okay, that's definitely bigger than my caravan, which is maybe a bed and some books and a table.
Oh well, and she pulls out a stone and hands it to you. She goes, "Well, that takes you there if you want. You can
Okay.
use it. It works. Well, it uses your magic. So like, I don't know how good you are with magic. But like that
I'm
takes you to. His name is Frank. You just you pet him and he likes that.
you can come visit Frank whenever you want.
I know.
She'll come visit you anytime.
She says it in a way that like you're sure she was gonna do that anyways.
Okay, now that we are half naked, w- what do we want to do?
Oh, I still
Well,
haven't given you your present.
Present.
Not you, the sad one.
Oh, I look
oh,
into the one that walked away earlier.
She looks at you,
what?
Pearl, and points at you. That's the sad one.
Okay. What's the present?
Oh, well, they're in the basement.
This place has a
Who's
basement.
who's
This
in the
place has
basement?
like a bunch of stuff. This is just the secured VIP bar lounge. Um, but yeah, no, your surprise
Questionable
is in the basement. I
clientele.
thought you'd like it. I don't know. I don't know how to do these things. I read up on some knowledge and I put some things together. You guys aren't wearing the onesies, and that's really sad.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to go?
Onesies?
I suppose we
No,
can.
because they don't really fit with the bar aesthetic, and I guess like being naked's funner, I guess, than like being super warm and cozy. I don't know. We didn't do the pillow fight either, and like she manifests a pillow and just smacks a random person with it.
To
That
be
was
fair,
fun.
those are more like before bed activities.
Oh, it was too early.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the time's a thing for you guys.
Also, onesies are a little restricting for me, and with my horns, pillows get stuck in them, and then it makes all my horn jewelry get all messed up, and it's like a whole process.
Do you want to just not have horns?
No, I like my horns.
I like your horns too.
Many people consider them handlebars, and I like that use for them.
That also goes right over Kay's head. Just like does
Can
not
I
understand.
get a wink
It's your
to her?
character. You can do whatever
I
the fuck
wink
you want.
Yes,
right
I
back.
would like to give a wink.
Yeah, no, you're present. Okay, so here's a key, and they hand you a key. You go down there
Oh,
whenever you want.
well, I
Uh,
think
yeah,
we just finished school, so
it's
let's
your
go down there
present.
now.
Okay. I'm empty, so I'm going to go get more.
Where is the basement at?
You see like a
Would I
door that looks like what you would recognize as an elevator for all intensive purposes.
I would like to go over there to
Okay.
head down to
Does
the
the
basement.
group go with her to find her present?
Yeah, do we have to pass
Because
the bar on the way to
I'm
the
a little concerned. So yeah.
Yes, you do go past the bar to get.
Sick. Yeah, I want a new bottle of soju, and I'm just like,
You're
cash
kidding.
flirting with all these girls now that I'm even more naked.
You have all of them in the palm of your hand,
Hmm.
and like the frat boys are clearly frustrated because they've like struck out every time, and just when they think they're gonna like, oh, I got this, you walk by half naked, grab a sojo, kiss one of them on the lips, walk past another one, stroke their hair, and like the fuck boys don't exist anymore. They're not and you just kind of walk by, and clearly like it's a game to you, but they're like, fuck, damn, fuck, man, if only I was like attractive or something, or oh damn, we spent
I
so
hear
much
that.
money on these VIP passes, man.
I hear that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm gonna just like kind of glance at them and go, let's go animal magnetism.
I don't even know what that
Learn about
means,
it.
man. I only got a 2.0 GPA.
Well, get your GPA higher and read about it.
I can't even read, dog. And like they all walk away in like this big crowd.
Idiots. This thing's just gonna keep
one of
walking.
one of the girls like audibly laughs at that as the guys have now exited like the bar, like they've left, they've gone home. You sent the children to bed.
Did they pay their tab
Yeah,
with their no money? So they
maybe.
stole the money?
Oh, well, consequences for them will come later. We won't worry about
Ah,
that. That's their story, that's not ours. They don't need to worry about that. Yeah, you guys all go to the elevator. It's clearly arcanic and not like an actual elevator, but you insert a key and the door opens.
I would like to can I see inside before I go inside, or do I have
It's
to go
super
inside to
nice.
see
It's
something?
ornate. It's got like carvings on it. It looks mildly Victorian.
Ooh, that's pretty.
You're
I
on
will
you're on
open.
the 100th floor, and like there's a fuckload of buttons, and then the very bottom says B, and you're like, well, that's the basement. The basement
Hopefully,
has a key like slot too. Like you have to use the key again to like even hit the button.
I feel very special right now.
You have the key.
I would like to insert the key so I can press
You
a button
insert
if
it real
everyone's
good.
on the
It's a little
elevator.
tight going in, but it gets in there.
I'm gentle, so
Okay, all right.
mm-hmm.
All
So
of
he's
you
just
are
gonna
all
take
of
his
you are
time.
with her in the elevator
Yep.
in the Victorian-esque arcanic. You go to the basement. It's fast as like you get that elevator like where it feels like you're floating for that half second, and it's just
I love that feeling.
and you see the light just just as it's going down the floors, and you get scared for a second, like it's going too fast. It's going too fast. And you get to like the 5th floor, and it casually slows down till it gets to bing.
I would like to remove the key from the elevator.
You take
That
the key
way I
out, and
have it.
as you take the key out of the basement floor, the door opens. It's just like a dark. Do any of you have dark vision?
I
Uh,
have the. I have something.
You have something.
I can
Thank you.
see. I have devil sight, so I
Okay,
can
so
see
you can see
normally in
fine. Yep.
darkness.
The two of you with dark vision can see like this is a very large room. Like this is outside of your range of like you can see as though there's low light. Like this room is bigger than that range.
Oh wow, this is a huge room.
Mhm.
Do I see anything that would
Mm.
represent my?
There's some
I don't see
there's
anything.
some like boxes and some kegs and some storagey shit in here, but like nothing that you're like, that's the present.
I would like to call out hello,
Do
and
any of you speak Celestial?
I do.
Me.
I don't think so.
You hear like a cuss, like an under the breath cuss from like far away. It's clearly in
Uh-oh.
Celestial. It's like a fuck.
In Celestial back, I will say, I beg your pardon.
These two were talking to something, and you two were like, huh?
I would like to look at her, and be like, who's out there? Who are you talking to?
No idea. Just someone using some rather harsh language in Celestial,
Which seems
I
even
don't know,
more
it sounds
like
odd. Yeah.
like the nice boy is cussing. Like the fuck.
Yeah.
The voice was very
I
feminine. Just
Oh. And I will relay that information. So you know everything I know.
let's
Which is not a
go
lot.
figure out who it is.
walk
I
in the
mean,
room
it is
and
your present.
what is everyone's passive perceptions as you walk into the room?
26.
19.
24.
12.
Hold on. Yeah, 19.
Pearl, you're in
Yeah.
a room. You're in a room. The rest of you, there's a light switch next to you. There's a little like clearly a doggle.
Can I flick it with my tail?
Yeah.
You go to reach, so
Ooh.
you go to reach out with your hand, and then Sig's tail like brushes up against your hand and hits the light switch at the same time.
Seductively.
Oh my.
Erotic, but Gilbert Godfrey? No. 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 I don't. We're not. No.
Gilbert Godfrey readings
Power
coming out
down.
loud.
That's not happening. Not only can't I do a Gilbert Godfrey impression, but I did
Again,
listen
but
to
it
him
hurts my
read
voice.
50 Shades of Grey though, and that's fucking that's a thing that's on the internet that you can watch.
That's art that's on the internet.
And you flick the
Oh.
switch, and arcane lanterns that are like on the sidewalls just start whoop 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 and start. You're in a 50 by 200 foot like cement box. It's about 15 feet high. And at the very end of it is a woman in all silver clad, like shiny armor, has a symbol on her chest piece that has a sword with multiple angel wings. And she clearly was like bound and tied to a chair, but the chair is splintered. The bindings are like burned off. And she is like, she's looking at you guys and kind of like eyeballing you. Cora and Pearl, make a perception check.
I got this. I think. Perception.
27.
17.
17 is your DC for the check. So,
She passed perception.
Cora, you have a very personal history with this person. And with your super high roll, you check it immediately. That is Charles's lieutenant, who you met when your party member Sarah's dad sacrificed himself. She is the only person other than Charles to survive the 9th level fireball. And like you immediately recognize her, like that's Charles's lieutenant. Not Sarah.
Yes.
Pearl.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
You'd same person, different character.
Yeah.
Pearl. That's the woman your lover left you for.
Oh.
Oh.
Can I cast? I don't know if I can reach.
She is 190 feet away from you, give or take. She's not like right against the back wall. She locks eyes on. She doesn't. I will say with your perception check, she doesn't recognize you, Pearl. She doesn't know who the fuck you are. She matters to you, but you are insignificant to her.
Oh, that makes me more mad.
The other two of you, like, she doesn't recognize you, but like clearly this is a fucked up situation. Cora, she like locks eyes with you and knows exactly who you are, considering you killed her boss. So
I'm gonna just like slightly wave and smile. Like,
hi.
hi again.
Hey, I killed your leader. Hi.
Sorry
I
about that.
No, you're
I
not.
want to
Hold
give you
on.
a
The fuck.
death stare.
I'm joking.
Pearl, what are you doing?
I'm gonna give like a death stare and then like move closer
As
so I
soon
can
as you move, everyone
eventually.
roll initiative.
Okay.
There is a blonde, ruggedly like attractive. Like she's got some good features, but it's more like mommy Viking features as opposed to like conventionally pretty features. Probably about 6'5", full shiny silverish armor.
Very unfortunate. Very into it, but very unfortunate.
As soon as like you guys don't know what the fuck's happening, but you do
I
catch the vibes. And as soon as Pearl starts to like menacingly walk towards this person, they summon a sword and angelic wings like come off of their back. And like like, oh shit's about to go down. Okay, what the fuck?
Sure are. Okay.
Gosh,
Pearl,
darn it.
what you get?
Got a 19.
Okay. Cora?
20.
Sig?
22.
Dang.
These are all fucking real good.
I thought
Izzo?
these.
I'm bringing up the rear at a 17.
Okay, what is your
Like
dex?
I was like, that's pretty good.
What's
My
your
dex
dex?
is 3.
Okay. All of you go first.
Yeah.
So, Sig, go ahead and
Okay.
clearly
okay,
something is going like the vibe, energy, whatever is going on in the room. These two don't like each other.
Yeah.
Well,
You don't
that's
know who the
getting in the
fuck this
way.
is, but like
That's getting in the way of my fun, and I don't like that. So I'm going to. How far away are they?
from you about 100, we'll call it 185 because you guys have stepped about 5 feet into the room.
185.
Yes.
Ah, I don't like that.
Okay.
I'm
sorry.
going to run my full bonus action dash
What's your movement speed?
30.
Okay, so you move 60 feet into the room.
And then can I use my action move as well?
To go on the fuck it. Like, can you? No. Will I allow it? Yeah. You move 90 feet.
Sick.
You've closed. Yeah, you've closed half the. Sig blazes past everybody, just rolling on in. Like, even under your breath, I'm like, you're ruining my fun. And like, you're still, mind you, like, you guys just played strip pool, and you've got not a whole lot going on there.
Don't worry about what I'm wearing or not wearing.
Okay, the AC bonus that you think you have might not be what you have.
Actually,
Oh.
it is.
Because you don't wear armor. Smart. Good plan.
Because I have my magic item.
Haha. Oh yeah, yeah you do. I know exactly what you have. It's sweet. Okay. Cora. That woman is indirectly responsible for killing your partner's dad, and in turn, her brother.
Question, DM. What's the risk of the place blowing up if I were to do the moonbeam on her?
You don't know how that works in a basement.
I thought I would know by now.
You'd fair
with all the times I've used it.
you are 100% sure you can cast a moonbeam on her. What you don't know is it going to cut through the above floors?
And Elizabeth hate that. Okay.
You don't even know where you are. You don't know what
How
dimension you're
much
in.
do I have enough room to shapeshift
Oh yeah.
into a giant elk?
Oh yeah. They're like 15-foot
Okay.
ceilings, 50 feet wide. You got lots of. You can shapeshift to your heart's content. You got lots of room.
Question is, I haven't played for in a while. If I can, I think I can shapeshift then go into rage. I think, or the other way around.
Both are technically bonus actions. However, I have always allowed you to shapeshift as an action if you would like to.
Okay.
So you
That's what
could
I'm gonna.
bonus action rage, action shapeshift, and then use your movement speed.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm gonna do.
I've
I'm
I've
gonna
always allowed
shapeshift.
that. You can't use an action as a bonus action unless you have something cool that tells you you can do it, but you can absolutely waste an action to use a bonus. Like one way around, cool. The other way around, fuck you.
Yeah,
So
'cause that's what I'm
you
gonna.
shapeshift into a giant elk.
Yep.
She's a giant elk. Her tattoo patterns have now moved as patterns onto the fur and even stretch up into the antlers. And while she's shapeshifted, they are lightly glowing, kind of that moonlight style glow. I will say, Izzo, as you being another druid, you can instantly recognize that she's a moon druid.
Love
Like
that.
that's really apparent.
Awesome.
What's your movement speed on the elk?
Movement speed is 60 feet.
Okay, you move 60 feet.
Awesome.
Pearl.
All right. So I'm gonna move my walking speed, which is 30,
Okay.
and then I can use my bonus action to move an additional 30, correct?
Well, oh.
Or no? I don't know.
Do
I
you
don't know
want
what
to
bonus
dash?
action
Do you if you want to dash, you have to use it as a action because you're
as
not
an
a
action.
rogue.
Okay. I wasn't quite sure how that all worked. I forget
If
what my
you're a
bonus
rogue
action
or
was.
if you have the feat, you can use
Mm,
it as a bonus action. I
all right.
think monks can too.
Ooh,
Um,
you know,
I think
yes,
so.
that's why I was getting confused because I was. Let's see. Hang
but
on. Then
no,
I'm
you have
going
to use it as an
to.
action.
Okay. Then I'm going to do. Where is that at?
I will say you were already about
So,
10 feet ahead of everybody because you're the one that initiated this.
so how far away am I then from her?
You've moved about 40 feet, so still 120.
Oh, 120. That works perfect. Because Eldritch Blast 120 range. So I would like to
So
use
anyway, I
all.
started blasting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I
how
could
much?
have done something else. But
You do whatever you want. It's your character.
no, I'm gonna do the Eldritch Blast though.
Okay, roll it up.
Is 1d10.
It's funny that
Hang
you're
on.
revenging a
Oh, there we go.
character that you're not playing as a character who's now like impacted by this too.
So that is oh, I did roll a hit. I forget.
Yeah. Yep.
I forget about that. That is 16 plus 9, so 25.
25 hits.
Okay.
I sure hope so. If you rolled a 25
Me
and I said
too.
that doesn't hit, you'd all be like, what?
Are you sure? Alrighty. So that is 7 plus 4, which is 11 plus 14 plus 9. I get 3 blasts.
You have to roll to hit with all three. You don't hit with all three just for rolling one
Oh,
dice.
okay. Thank you for letting me know that.
You're welcome.
I haven't played Warlock
They're
in.
3 separate attacks, meaning that you can also use
Okay.
them on 3 different targets, or you can
Which is
do
really nice. Yeah.
Okay. My second one's a 19 for it to hit.
19 doesn't hit.
Oof.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
All right.
and then my third one That does not hit.
Okay.
That is lower than 19. So
Okay.
11 damage.
Okay. Your first one like square smacks her in the jaw, like goes through the armor. You can see some skin burn off of her cheek. Um, and you're just too angry with the second two, and like you try the blast, but you hit dead on with the metal, and you can see
No.
enchantments light up as you hit it, and the blast just kind of slides off the edge of the metal. Those enchantments then fade afterwards, but you recognize this is magical armor.
I'm just gonna look really like annoyed at that I only hit her once.
Okay. Izzo, you're up.
Alrighty. Okay, so you said we're like 185-ish feet.
Yep.
Okay, there's no way for me to close the distance enough and still have any action economy. So
Pretty much.
instead, I am going to use my bonus action, to go into starry form.
Okay.
So, like visually, it's kind of like almost like dropping a piece of the night sky over like top of me, and so like you see almost like a constellation outlining like joints on Isolde's body like pop up, and then on her torso there is the like an actual constellation of a dragon sort of outlined. So
Okay.
I'm gonna use the dragon version of this, which lets me treat anything a 9 or lower on a d20 as a 10 on intelligence and wisdom checks and constitution saving throws to maintain concentration on a spell.
Okay.
And then I am just going to use the dash action to get 60 feet closer. So hopefully I can do something next time.
Okay. So 60 feet closer, you're like 100 and
25.
yeah. Sure.
Ish.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
And then that will be my turn.
Okay. We go to her turn, and she kind of you hear her mutter under her breath another cuss word, and then in common, "I'll kill you, Cora!" and like just like raw anger. And she flies 120 feet and gets right next to Cora's. Yeah, she goes up right next to Cora. Instantly closes that action and attacks you.
Oh god. Oh boy.
Ah, no! Where did the fucking page close? Cora, does a 24 hit you?
Yes.
Does a 36 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. I just had to ask, making sure. You take. You're fucking raging.
Mm-hmm.
You take 32
Okay.
slashing / radiant damage as she starts tearing into your flesh, and like you can see a bit of confusion as like how is this sword not cutting more than like it should be. Boom, boom, boom. She hits you with multiple sword attacks. Yeah, that's her turn.
Awesome.
Back up to Sig.
Hi, I have to U-turn because this bitch flew over me.
Just like stopped, crunched the ground beneath her, angel wings flapped, and she boom right next to Cora and just stab, 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 slash.
Right, so I'm skidding because I guessed fuckboy.
Yep. Yep.
And just booking it that way. How far away is she now?
You move 90 feet that way, and 25 from you.
She's 25 feet away from me?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna.
I mean, 25 back the direction you came, but like,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Sorry, all my dogs are just going nuts.
Whatever. And then
Can
not
I?
even
Is there a
phased.
way? Is there a way I can get myself in a position where I'm like flanking?
Yeah,
Okay,
because she's
I'm-
directly face to face with the elk, so you can get behind.
I'm gonna do that,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack. Advantage because flying? Question
Mhm.
mark.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna use a bardic inspiration for psychic blades.
Okay. Excuse me. I apologize.
So yeah, you see Sig like from nothing, like just. Then there's this big dark, like rapier, and she's just gonna stab this chick.
What you roll to hit?
8 is I can math.
Can you?
No, not when my dogs are barking. 23.
23 hits.
Sick. Okay. So that's 76 and a D8.
What kind of damage?
What is it? It's oh my god, Coco! Chase! 46 is sneak attack damage.
Okay.
3d6 is psychic.
Okay.
And the D8 is wow, this is going well. Where's my D8? There it is. I believe it's slashing because it's a rapier.
Okay.
This is so much dice. I've never had this much dice in my life. Okay.
Sig just skirts, some dust goes, turns around, runs in, manifests this weapon, stabs in the back.
15, 16, 17,
Does an
18.
undetermined amount of damage.
I was 1d6 short, so I have to reroll that one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 22 damage. I didn't roll that great.
You make contact. You get in between the armor plates. You feel it connect. Blood that kind of glitters, like smears on the ground, and there's like a slight like a clenching in the jaw that happens. You made contact. Is that your
Sick.
turn?
Yes.
Okay.
That
Cora.
was a lot.
Cora.
So we are going to question. Am I flanking now, technically
Yeah.
speaking?
Yeah.
Or
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Sig positioned
can-
in a way that you two are.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
I would like to turn my ass end around, and I want to do a back kick with both hoofs.
Sure.
So that's going to be, where is my rage? Rage. And that's how much is it?
Oh, you still got to roll to hit.
+2. I know that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh.
I have to add everything onto it. So I get the strength checks on it. right? No, you gain is okay. No, that was, either way, +6, that's 24.
To hit? Yeah, that hits.
Awesome. Where's my d8s?
You said that with a
Where's my
question mark. I was like, it's a tough boss, but like it's not like an unbeatable boss. It's just gonna hurt real bad.
5. Plus 4 plus 2, 29 damage.
Okay. Yeah, your level natural attacks are considered magical because you're a druid. Yeah, you square in the chest. The armor bends in a little bit. You hear it kind of crank. She slides back just a hair, which goes deeper into the rapier that's in her back. She almost animalistically growls at you. You'll notice her eyes now are just bright like lights.
Can I yell in elk back?
You make an elk. Yeah, sure. Pearl. As
Alright,
the
how
elk kicks her
far-
in the chest and goes, you she's
How far away am I? from her?
30 feet.
30 feet? Okay. I'm going to back away 20 feet, so I'm 50 feet away from her.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
Yes.
cast Toll the Dead on
Okay.
her.
Okay.
Which is a 17 wisdom saving.
She passes.
Oh. Then I think she just passes.
You cast it and the spell wraps around her and her angel
Alright.
wings just flap and the spell dissipates and one of her eyes looks at you and there's like this inquisitive like, do I know you? Like, do you matter? She doesn't recognize you. She doesn't know who the fuck you are.
Can I back up the additional
This
10
is the whole
feet?
Thanos and Wanda like Wanda knows exactly who you are and she's like, I don't even know you.
Am I able to back up the additional 10 feet that I have left of walking?
Sure.
Okay. I
Yeah,
just don't
you're
want
like
to be so
right
close.
you're like right on the wall now. You have like
Okay.
you're
Okay.
basically in the elevator almost. But yeah.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that was my action.
Okie dokie. Your turn, starry magical space druid.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So now I'm like real close, right?
Yeah, no, she's close to
Within
you're
5
like 10
feet.
you're like 10 feet away.
Cool. I would like to maybe stay 10 feet away.
Okay.
She seems scary and I'm a little than I
Yeah,
like to be.
so you all rushed forward and most of you had roughly the same movement speed, minus Sig like went a little further and then she
Sure.
like shockwave closed the distance and you're like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Okay. I'm looking at all these spells. Okay. Oh, what do I want to do here?
Kill her is the intended goal.
Yeah, that's definitely the goal. That is definitely the goal. I think I'm gonna try to cast Ray of Sickness.
Okay. She has to make
Um,
Constitution save?
I have to roll to hit,
Oh,
I
okay.
believe. Yep. Okay. Yep. So range is 60 feet. Okay, yeah. So make range spell attack. So I will do that now. Okay. What is 13? 20?
20 does not
30,
hit.
20 to hit. Okay. Then that fizzles.
I'll say like it hits the armor, hits the enchantment, and kind of like deflects towards the ceiling as it like hits the pauldron.
Okay. Cool. And then nope, can't use that. Okay, just trying to figure out if I have any bonus actions that I can actually use, and it looks like not really. So I'm gonna. I'll probably take my. Yeah, she's so close now.
Mhm.
I will probably take. It's not gonna matter because she could get to me anyway. But I'll back up like 15 feet and
So
stay
you're about
within range.
25 feet away, give or take.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Bef
And we'll call it there.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay, that was smart because oh no, it wasn't good enough. Okay, never mind. Before the end of your turn, oh, it's only one creature. Never mind. She's gonna use it on Cora.
Oh,
Cora, you need to make a Constitution saving throw. Before the end of her turn, she uses all 3 legendary actions and cast a blazing like light at you. You get the Alk's Constitution, mind you.
Awesome. That's a 21.
21 passes.
nice.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. You know it's coming. Like you can feel the heat of the sun like on your face, and you close your eyes just in time as like light just blows over top of you. She attempted to blind you, but failed. It is now her turn though.
Oh well.
She's kind of gonna like look around the room and recognize like she's been surrounded. She doesn't want to do any of that though. She's gonna attack each of you with 1 attack. Cora, does a 30 hit you?
Yeah.
Sig, does a 24 hit you?
It does, but uncanny dodge.
Okay.
I have a question for the DM.
I have an
Is this
answer.
happening at all? Is this happening all at once, or can I use a sentinel since she's attacking other people next to me?
Oh, you can absolutely use a sentinel.
I like to use a sentinel attack on her then.
Yeah. You absolutely. She like swings at
Yeah.
you, swings back. It just glances your cheek as you like manage to dodge it. As you see the sword flying back that way, you manage to land the sentinel hit. All of you recognize now as this is happening, she's moving her arm, but the sword is moving on its own, like with her arm motion, like it's levitating about 5 feet, or not 5, like 5 inches outside of her hand. Like she's Jedi telekinetic, like throwing the sword around. You take 25 damage, Cora.
Okay.
That
Cora's
is half.
out of. Okay, I'm out of elk form.
She hits you. You manage to hit her. Well, what did you roll for the sentinel?
Sentinel. 1 second. I didn't even get that far.
Because sentinel would go off before you shape back.
Mm. Two. 34 damage.
You got to roll a hit.
Oh. You know, sometimes I'm. Either way, that is going to be a 25.
25 hits. So 34
Yep.
from a magical hoof.
Mm-hmm.
She slashes you, rips blood smears on the ground. As the sword's going back to attack your compatriot, and as your form is unshifting, you manage a hoof to the head, kind of like knocks her, a tooth flies out. The sword barely misses Sig, and then you back into your regular form. She turns and kind of looks at you and gives you like a smile, but like a predator's gonna eat you type smile, recognizing like you're no longer in animal shape form. Sig, that would be your turn.
Hello. I am going to attack them with my fucking glowy fancy knife.
That's not a knife.
I can math.
You've said that many times now, but
20,
I'm not really believing it.
27.
To hit? Yeah, 27 hits.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
6, 6, 6, 6.
Do the things.
I'm doing the things. Oh, that was a really, really good roll. Fuck. Okay. 10,
That's good because she's still looking pretty
15,
healthy.
1, T.
For context that you
1,
guys don't have, Charles is the leader of
5.
the Angelic Council. Charles is the
Bonus.
leader of a cult church. Charles is dead. Charles took
Bonus.
out a lot
Super
of people
Charles.
on. Charles took out a lot of people on his way
Yeah.
out.
Bonus
He-
action. I'm going to use
he
that
did.
bardic die for the psychic damage one more time.
Okay.
So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 34 damage.
Okay. You pull it out again, and as you're pulling it out, you dig it like more in, and you feel like it gliding on rib bone, and you hear like a little like a pain moan like seep out as she kind of turns her head over her shoulder to look at you.
I wink at them.
You wink seductively. They look pissed.
Good.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is it. That is all, folks.
End of your turn. They are going to they look around the room and recognize like she thinks you guys are a cohesive, like a party. Like this is Cora's new group. Not realizing you're all just met. She looks at you, Pearl, and uses a legendary action to teleport and is right on top of you.
Okay.
Yeah, as a free action on her turn, she talks and she says, "Do I know you?" She's standing like above
I
you,
don't
looking down,
know.
and has like maybe she
I don't
knows
know who
of
that-
you. You've never,
Let's say-
you know who she is. She doesn't
Okay.
have any reason to know you unless Loverboy has told her about you. But she's the one that got him to join the church, and he left you not for her, but like for her.
I am going to say you don't know me, but I know you, and you ruined everything.
She's gonna insight check you. She fucking doesn't know what the hell that means. She doesn't. You are an insignificant worm to her. Okay, that's her turn. Well, she used the legendary action on the end of 6 turn to get there. Cora, you're now up. She is 100 and... No, that would be more like 65 feet back the way you guys came.
Alrighty. Wait, you said how far away she is from me?
65. They are like
Okay.
back at the elevator.
I am. What's my movement speed? Is it 30 feet? So I am going to move 25 feet closer to her
Okay.
for my movement speed, and then I am going to use a level 5 blight spell attack onto her. She has to make a Constitution saving throw.
She nat 20's the Constitution saving throw.
Okay, she takes half then. Okay, that's fine.
What kind of damage is this?
This is necrotic.
Okay.
You only roll for the full 8 and then just half it? Because
I
it's
don't-
8 dice.
I
So
don't
technically
think you
9
should.
dice.
I don't think you should roll anyways because she's immune to necrotic damage.
Oh, well, damn it.
You cast it, and I'm gonna
Rude.
say you got all 8s, and you blight like ripples up her, and her skin like doesn't even change. The energy crawls up her and just fades from existence.
Okay. Well, then, as my bonus action to end my turn, I'm going to shapeshift back into a giant elk.
Okay. You're like fuck, and like.
That's my turn.
She's going to use the other 2 of her legendary actions, and she's gonna do Searing Burst on you. Make a dexterity saving throw, Pearl.
Dex saving.
Dex saving throw.
That is an unnatural 20.
Nope. DC is 23. So you take what is that? 30. You take 30 damage.
Oh no.
Some fire, some radiant. As she just like out of her eyes is flame and light and just courses over you.
Okay.
As a free action while she's using this, she says, "What's your name?" That was fun for me.
I bet it was.
I am going to say, my name's Pearl, and you took Sam from me.
There's a moment of like, Sam? Oh, Sam. Oh,
Sam is?
Pearl. And like says Pearl with like an extra like ... and his smile like, you're that bitch. Like, she now knows who you are, and you still like is looking at you like you're an insignificant nothing.
I'm really
Izzo, it's
bad. Oh,
no, it would be Pearl's turn
yeah.
Yes.
because that was the end of
So,
Cora's turn.
seeing how Cora's spell did not do anything,
You
with
all
her
recognize
power,
that she is immune to necrotic damage
I am very upset.
because you have a lot of necrotic spells.
Very, yeah, I was gonna cast a pretty big spell, and I can't cast that spell anymore
Hey,
without.
on a
I mean, you
different point
can
though,
cast it.
at least now you know that would have
True.
been a way.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
yeah, Celestials really don't give a fuck about necrotic damage.
And that's almost all I do. So I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast again.
Okay. You are
'Cause-
making a ranged attack at melee, so you have disadvantage
Uh,
unless you have
and I
Warcaster.
can't. No.
You can
can't
move
reach-
if you'd like to take an attack of opportunity.
Jesus.
Oh. I'm debating because I'm very squishy. Yeah.
You can attack with disadvantage for all 3 of them. I mean, it's still a lot of dice rolls, or you can walk away, take a sword hit, and
I'm not gonna walk away. I'm just
Okay.
gonna take disadvantage. Let me find my other.
roll all 3 separately, and then just figure out how many hits you have, and then
Yep.
do the damage.
Alrighty. I'm gonna use my little tiny ones.
There you go.
So that is 11 does not hit.
11 does not hit.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does not hit.
I don't hit.
You go like anger, pure like fuck this bitch. She has to die. Boom, boom, boom. But she like deflects your arms with her sword, hand. The sword is moving somewhat on its own, and she just boom, 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 and your blast strike the wall. You guys see like they're in a dance. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Claire.
Am I okay? I've now kind of lost track.
She's
Is
back
she
where you
within
guys.
90?
She's back where you guys started, which is
I
about
moved 60
60
feet.
feet from you.
Cool. She's within 90 feet.
Yes.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Good. Good. All right. I'm going to cast Acid Arrow
Okay.
at her. Let's see if it hits. I'm gonna use a 4th level spell slot.
Okay.
See if that works. All right. Does a 20 math 25 hit?
25 hits. Oh yeah.
Cool. I'm making D&D Beyond roll 64 for me. That was very satisfying. Okay, it's only 15 points
Of acid
of
damage. Okay.
acid damage, but there's that.
It hits her. Some of the armor starts to crinkle. The enchantments are like fighting against it, but not successfully.
Excellent, excellent. Love that. Anybody hurt?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Sarah's
great.
not feeling so hot.
No.
Cortana is fine
Also not great.
now.
I'm fine for that.
She took a lot of
Um,
damage, but you get like the sensation like she's good because it's all temporary bullshit animal hit points.
Right. Well, since what's her face was in
Sarah has burned skin, burned hair.
Pearl.
yeah,
Pearl.
Yes.
Pearl.
I'm
Not
sorry. I'm
Um,
sorry. Sarah would be faring a lot better because she's in melee now.
Oh, I would be doing a lot better.
then nope, can't do that. Never mind. Never mind. Can't cast 2 spells. Can't.
You can so you used an action for acid arrow. So if your spell is a bonus action,
You'll
you
let me do
can.
it.
Oh yeah, because it says it raw, wacky. It's in the fucking book, Holmes. The creator said it in a podcast. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm calling someone out. That's
He's not even here. He is fishing. All right, then
I
I
don't.
will cast
Yeah,
a
I don't give a damn because my
third-
bosses are tough enough to take your multiple spell attacks.
3rd level healing word on Pearl
Okay.
for 8 points. It's not a lot, but
It's look. If
Hey,
she's
it's-
anywhere from 8 to 0, the only way she's staying up is because of the 8 that you gave her. So,
that is true. That is true.
what's up, white people? We chillin'.
All right, that's my turn. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay, yeah. Oh, she gets to go. Pearl! There's an angel in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
there
she's not
is.
a nice angel. She's a mean angel. Don't like her.
Yeah, she's gonna attack you. 29 hits.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
23?
Damage or hit?
No, 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah. My AC's. I'm squishy.
Okay. Well, she deals 80 damage to you.
Shoot.
Half of it is
I don't like
slashing,
that.
half of it is fire? Radiant? I don't know.
All right,
Words are
hang
words.
on, hang on.
Radiant, probably.
Radiant, yeah. I know what I'm doing. I'm totally not,
You're good.
I do have special things though that keep me
Good.
from dying.
Do I
Or
have-
when
oh.
I do die.
Do I have to roll
Oh,
at
yeah, I'm not.
disadvantage? Do I have to roll at disadvantage to attack you? Are you the one that
not
has
to
the thing?
attack.
One
Not
of
at-
you
not
one of you
disadvantage.
has a thing that I should be rolling at disadvantage, and if you don't tell me, then I'm not gonna do it.
Not me.
I have no
Hmm.
clue.
Oh, it's not you, Core.
Okay, good. 'Cause, again,
One of
it's still really-
you has a really good item that makes me have to roll at disadvantage to attack you until I hit you.
It is not me.
Wait, that might be me.
I think it's you.
I
for
think it
me.
might be me.
Do
That sounds
you
familiar.
do you have the cape
Oh.
that makes you have like an alter image?
Cloak
do
of
have a cape.
displacement.
Hang on. I do have something like
Cloak of
that.
displacement, I think.
Yes, that's what that I have. I do have that.
There you go.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, it's above 18. 19 is above 18. So you are welcome. You have cloak of displacement? Is the DM trying to like help you and not murk your ass right now? Is
Yes.
that what's happening?
Yes.
Okay, so I roll at
yes, I would
disadvantage until I hit you.
attack rolls against. If you take damage, the property ceases to function. Okay.
Right? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Which is wonderful because I just nat 1'd. So the first sword attack
Yay.
did not hit you. That's 40 damage off of the thing. I'm rolling the other disadvantage. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, well you take the other 40. And
I
that
take 40
effect no
damage?
longer is in, but it saved you from
Dying.
40 fucking
From
damage.
death. We
I was
love
like, why
that.
has nobody called me on it? Like, why has nobody been like, I have
forgot
this?
that I had that.
'Cause I don't
It's
have
a
it.
really fucking good item.
It
It is a good
is.
item.
My husband helped me pick it out.
Yay!
Can I cast a spell?
Do you have a reaction?
Hellish Rebuke.
Oh,
Hellish
fuck yeah,
Rebuke
you
as
do?
reaction,
Yeah.
and it's not necrotic damage. It's one of
No?
my
Hellish
few spells.
rebuke.
No, but is it radiant? Or is it
No,
fire?
It's fire
It's
damage.
just normal
It's
fire.
fire.
I think that's good.
Perfect.
I think
Dex
you're Gucci.
17.
You're Gucci. Okay. Huh?
It's a the attack save is Dex 17.
Well, she got an 18 on the dice.
Oh. It's a half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay. Well,
Yay. It's 60-10. Holy cow.
Hellish Rebuke is
Is bomb.
it's real
Mhm.
good.
Okay.
Mhm.
1,
It's real fucking good.
We love it.
2. Hang on, I gotta get all
I'm
my
a big
tabs.
fan of Thornmail in like any genre of game, like regardless of what you're playing. I'm a big fan of Thornmail. So Hellish Rebuke is like, oh, you hit me? How about fuck yourself?
It feels nice.
Cool.
It
Alright,
feels
I
nice
only
to
got
hit somebody with fire. when you're
Especially when
simple.
you kill them when they attack. Like, oh, you
4,
attacked me. I killed you
1.
on your turn. Suck it.
You stupid bitch. Don't hit me.
So
I love
I
how
would
all
roll
of us
all
hate.
dice and then cut in half, right?
Yeah, it's half of your total. You don't roll half the dice. You still roll them all.
Alright. Plus 10.
No, we're playing D&D right now. We're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I know what Yu-Gi-Oh is. I was there when it was written.
That is a 24 fire damage.
Okay. She's looking hurt. She's not
I
fucked
am.
up, but like you've dealt a substantial amount of damage to her so far.
I'm sorry, I'm excited. I actually gotta hit her with like a lot of damage.
Some blood comes out of her mouth and she laughs at you a little bit. There's a even though her eyes aren't pupillated anymore, like they're light, there's a certain like a recognition of who you are. Is that your No, that's her attacking you, so we're back up to the top. Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sig.
Tippy top.
Sig!
Oh, me? Me?
Yeah.
You.
Words.
Fuck. All right. Yeah, they ran
get-
away from me again.
I get confused on legendary actions a lot, and I forget whose fucking turn it is. I'm a terrible DM. I'm not Matt
Yeah.
Mercer. Like
No.
I
No,
lose
you're
track.
doing
Legendary
great.
reactions are
You're
hard.
doing great
They're
because I
hard.
also
they fucked
was
me up
not
because I'm
that-
like, it's her turn again. Wait, no, it's not. And now it's your turn. Wait, no, wait, hold on.
So they ran away from me again.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna chase
they're
them down again.
yeah, they're like 70 feet away from you, like back towards the door.
I'm gonna run 60,
Okay.
my bonus action dash.
So you are 10 feet away.
And yep, and from that 10 feet, Sig is really good at mimicking voices. It's just a fun like not necessarily mimicking, but changing the tone of her voice and like throwing it, kind of like ventriloquist.
Okay.
And she's gonna do that. and
Okay.
make like this cacophony of distorted sound that sounds like hell from her experience, and she's gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh.
Nice.
Do I
It's a
roll?
wisdom save.
Oh no, oh yes, my cords caught it in the back. It's a what save?
Wisdom.
She got a 17.
Okay, that's fine. She takes half. And I rolled good. Oh my god, I rolled good.
Ah, I'm dropping.
12,
No!
15.
Where did I go? What happened? Are we good? Are we back? Did I fuck it up? Okay, we're all good. My
12,
phone fell down and
15.
hit my keyboard and moved me to a whole nother plane of existence.
21, 23 psychic damage.
Okay.
Nice.
She you can see like the twitch, like she can hear it in her ears and like it hurts and like the muscle, the subconscious kind of like tensing.
And then Sig is gonna just free action. Pick on someone your own size, you feathery bitch.
Oh.
She turn like side eyes you, and you swear in your head you hear, okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm so excited.
Sig's done. Cora, you're up.
Yep.
Okay. Because I fought Charles,
Hmm.
would I be in the correct thinking because they're the same? She's most likely resistant to radiant, like
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Moonbeam.
Fuck, 100%.
So
She's definitely immune to necrotic, and she's definitely resistant to radiant. As are most angels. You didn't know she was straight up angel when she was with him, because he did all the like presenting. She was like a side character. Now you're recognizing she's the same thing as Charles, but maybe like not quite as badass. Like she's
which means technically speaking, I could do my fun stuff.
this fight is giving you like a flashback to when you fought Charles. Like even her actions, it's like when you fight the student after you've already fought the master, like you recognize the training and all the like bits and pieces. It's just not quite as good and it's way more emotional filled. So she's making little mistakes. Granted, her mistakes still punch you in the face for 40 damage, but
They hurt.
Alrighty, this is what I'm gonna do. It might be a little silly, but at least you'll get half of it. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna attack her this turn, but I am gonna use my druid ring and shift out of my form
okay.
and prepare to go god mode.
Okay. You'll have to roll for that next turn.
Yep.
Okay. Her form shifts and a ring on her finger is glowing. As a druid, you would recognize that ring is a ring that sucks up your wild shape and stores it. So she doesn't blow it, but she's back into like caster mode.
Oh, neat.
They're super rare, but they exist, and it's storing that elk form. It's just kind of like a side thing you would notice. But she didn't cast a spell. She's like bracing herself. Her tattoos are lighting up. That's your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Pearl.
All right. So she is still right in front of me.
Fuck yeah, she is. She just stabbed you with a flaming sword.
Don't like being this close and being this squishy.
Then leave.
I will.
Do you
I'm
have any
going
bonus
to-
action spells that get you out of there? You know, really nifty, handy ones for this exact situation that say I would like to leave now?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's not my problem.
Um, yeah, I didn't
So-
get those cool ones.
all right, what fucking? You got any touch
I do a
spells?
lot of necrotic.
You got any touch spells that
Um,
aren't necrotic?
no.
You got any AoE or cone spells that you know?
Uh, no. I got nothing that's not necrotic. Um,
I will say, from DM to player, especially one as new as you, while aesthetically it makes sense for certain characters to only have one kind of spell, uh, from a stat standpoint, it's a terrible idea.
ooh,
Mm.
I got one. Cont- con- it's it's a touch
Okay,
with con 17. I don't know how to pronounce it though.
that's fine as long as you know
See?
what it does.
Yes. My touch inflicts disease, and I make a melee spell attack against the creature that I can touch.
Constitution
On a
saving
hit.
throw.
Yes.
She rolls a 15.
So she fails.
Okay,
Nice.
So the target is now poisoned.
she's immune to
At the
poison.
end. Oh. I'm gonna.
I'm sorry.
Celestials are kind of annoying.
They really suck,
I can
and I
see that.
love using them.
I don't put them in my backstory.
Kind of the
All
worst.
right. Then I'm going to try to leave.
Oh, you running away?
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah.
16 to
She
hit.
still. Is that on disadvantage with?
That doesn't
with the
trigger
or-
anymore because she hit you.
Oh. Okay.
That's not per turn, correct? It's per day?
That is
I believe it's until the start of their next
the
turn.
start
'cause
of
I
my
have-
next turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, yeah, that's with disadvantage. She rolled higher on the second dice.
Okay, you said that was 16?
Yeah.
Okay, that hits me.
Oh, I'm sorry. You take 32.
Okay. I only had 23.
She casts the spell like, okay, I gotta try something, and touches her and cast it, and you see like disease and bugs and just like nastiness go in there, and they burn off of her as though like she's made out of radiant light. There's a panic in Pearl's face as Pearl turns the run, slash up the back, and she hits the ground and like just skits a little bit. That's my buddy.
Quite just to note, I do have Defy the Death.
Okay.
So,
Oh, I haven't told you guys homebrew. I roll your death saving throws. Sorry, forgot to mention it until now. My bad. I roll them.
On if I regain hit points equal to 1d8 plus my Constitution modifier when I succeed a death saving throw.
So you
Oh,
basically
nice.
only have to succeed one.
Yes. I
That's
use it.
bomb.
I have once per long rest, so
It's still it's
Um,
pretty good. It's pretty
it's
good.
nice. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll even
yeah.
say with that, if I nat 20 for your saving throw, I'll give you the maximum hit points for your little fancy ability.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You go down.
Yep. I'm squishy.
End of your turn.
Yeah.
She's going to use one legendary action and teleport and is standing next to ISO. She's standing right next to you. She is still lurking at Sig, though. Like, she's not even acknowledging you. She just picked you to teleport to.
Okay. That's neat.
You're looking at her and you blink and you feel like feathers and wind behind you, and you kind of turn your head and there's a towering angel lady standing next to you.
This really could have gone so many different ways, but you made some choices, ma'am.
She side eyes you and like it's like Noble looking at the peasant. Shut up! I don't care about you.
Oh, cool. Cool. Is it my turn?
Yeah. Yeah, she did that end of that turn. Yeah.
Okay. So, excellent. Cool. I guess in that case, and because the acid worked okay.
Acid seemed to work completely as intended.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna cast Primal Savagery.
Okay.
So I have to make a melee spell attack
Mhm.
against one creature within 5 feet of me. That would be her. Let's see. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Cool. 3d10 of acid damage. Shitty roll on my d10. Wow. So for a whole 10 points of damage.
You touch her
It-
on the rib cage, and like some of the metal melts, and like you smell like rotten skin. Super
Love
gross.
that. Yeah, pretty much. And then not knowing that Pearl has any sort of anything, I will cast Healing Word at first level and give you 4 whole
You get
hit
4
points.
hit points, and you like, fuck.
Yeah,
Shit.
just I see you go down. I will cast that because I'm just like I don't know what to do.
It is a really gross smell. It's gross. Yeah, you're oh fuck, and you kind of like get up and you look around and like you know exactly what happened, and you can see her now standing over by the rest of them.
Yep.
Okay, it goes back to
Get
her.
away from me. I am.
Yeah, that's my whole turn. So
Okay.
be fine, I'm sure.
Sig, does a dirty 20 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Uncanny dodge.
You can do that once a turn?
I
Yeah,
can
think it's
do
a
that.
reaction.
I
Or
can
once
do
per
that
attack.
one reaction whenever I'm attacked.
Okay. She only gets to use that once, so okay. Uncanny dodge just makes it miss you, correct?
Uncanny dodge makes me take half of it.
Oh, half damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well you still got to roll your Constitution saving throw then if you have less than 100 hit points.
Oh, I haven't been hit once. I have well over 100 hit points.
You have more than 100 maximum?
Yeah, I have 133.
Oh, because you took damage earlier. You took like 22.
And I'm still over 100.
Okay. Never mind. I thought you took more damage, and she thought you took more damage too. Okay. You take half of 35, which is 17. She shoots you with an arrow, and then you don't die. And like she looks at you questioningly and almost impressed.
Can I tell that she was expecting that?
Oh, she expected you just to like fall over and die.
Oh, sorry. Did I not tell you? I already died, and like, Azzy didn't like me much, so he sent me back. So I would just come back again. We could do this for eternity.
Okay.
Really
She
fun
she
conversation
looks
for you
befuddled.
two.
Like that didn't work. That didn't do what she wanted it to do, and like she's not used to being in this situation. She's like, well, what the fuck? Yeah, that's her turn.
Okay. Which makes it my turn again.
Yep. Yes.
How far away is she? I'm always running to this bitch. She keeps teleporting. Just use your fucking legs. Like an adult.
What?
Like 30 feet?
I'm moving my
Back.
30 feet.
Back the way you came?
I'm moving my 30 feet.
Okay.
Bonus action, insightful fighting.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna make an insight check
Okay.
on this biche.
Oh, phenomenal. Roll it.
And they have to make a deception check. And if I beat them, I can use my sneak attack, even when I don't have advantage on the attack roll.
You have to beat a 28.
I'm not beating a 28.
Okay.
Unfortunate. I wanted it for you.
I wanted it to.
She's a plus 10 charisma. So.
But that's fine.
Ooh.
Because, like, you're there, Claire, and I'm here.
Okay, yes, but she is to the side of Claire, so you would have to move 40 feet to get into flanking.
That makes sense. But I can still hit them this turn.
Yes. Yep.
And I'm going to
Okay.
Do it.
hopefully hit them.
Smash her face.
Actually,
She's
you know what I'm
looking
gonna
rough. She's clearly hurt.
You know what I'm gonna hit them with? I'm gonna touch them. My tail is gonna sneak out and like grip their ankle very tightly, and I'm
Okay.
gonna cast Bestow Curse. So,
Okay. What
Yes.
Wisdom.
does she roll? Wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
19?
Fuck. Okay.
She spits on you.
I like it.
All right. I thought I'd give that to you. You're welcome.
Claire, why are you shaking your head? You know this. You know it's me.
Is that your turn?
I do. I do know that.
Okay. Angel Mommy spit on you. You licked it. You liked it. Katy Perry plays in the background.
Get
It's
a
Cora's.
room.
It's Cora's turn.
Yes. God mode. We're gonna moonbeam.
Wisdom saving throw.
Nat 20.
Roll me a d10.
Dice gods, please be with me.
No,
Now every time we get to do this.
be with me.
90.
That's not a d10. A 9?
Oh. Yeah,
you rolled
sorry.
the percentile, but it's the same fucking dice, so I'll give you the 9 so you don't have to re-roll. Okay. Cora,
Yes.
you rolled a 9.
Mm-hmm.
You instantly suffer 5 levels of exhaustion.
Okay.
All of your
Ooh.
tattoos light up. Everyone in the room that has any knowledge of Arcana, the room fizzles with magic. Like heavy in the air, like you're walking through like a deep mist, but you can feel it's like arcanic. Go ahead and roll a 9th level moonbeam.
Awesome. So that's what? Every second level is D10. So that's,
Math.
yes, I got a math right now.
Cora.
So that's 7 extra.
As a
So
reminder,
that's
for the
not-
newbie in D&D, 6 levels of exhaustion is death. Just
I'm like, Cora hasn't been close enough to death before.
I'm just reminding you, as someone that just
Thank
used
you.
her special power and rolled the maximum thing, you have 5 of the 6. You want to do it
Okay.
again next round if this doesn't just straight smoke her. Like, I don't know, this could just be an over fight. Ooh.
I need
Ooh.
10s.
What's the radius on Moonbeam?
It's 5 foot. So it's only gonna hit her. Unless someone's standing on top of her.
I thought it was bigger than that. That's fucked
It's 4
up.
feet tall. I mean, 40 feet tall. But
It's fucked up. Oh, the people on the floor behind you. Oh no.
So
Wait, how
it's
tall?
gonna
I thought the ceilings.
Yeah, the ceiling's only 15 feet high, so
Oh. Oops.
it's fine.
Oh,
It's
No, it's just-
it's cool.
I mean,
It's
it's only a 5-foot
hold on.
box.
I gotta
So
deal with this bugger.
how likely is it
Hi,
that someone's
buddy.
standing in that exact spot?
they feel it like like when thunder's about to hit you or when lightning's about to hit you and like the hair stands up and they move and then like the floor is gone.
He's making this hard.
You
Here,
picked him
you
up.
play these dice. He wanted up. 1, 2, 3.
Roll your dice.
I am trying to. I have to do
To
the
be fair,
counting. There's so many dice.
if you're on D&D Beyond, you could just use D&D Beyond to roll the dice. Hi, yeah, hi, buddy. Yeah, I can see you too. Hi. Oh, hello.
I don't think can he hear you?
No, but he
Yeah.
sees me and he said hi, Dada. So
Aw.
It's so cute.
84.
84. She take. It goes off, and like both of you that are standing next to her, like it's hot. It just suddenly like the room is bright, the lights don't matter anymore, and like it's hot, and she's just her skin is peeling off, her hair is gone, her armor is like sizzling as a beam of moonlight is just cutting through her. Cora's like hovering in the air, her eyes are galaxies, her tattoos are lit up, and then she like lands on the floor, it goes away, and she is like huffing and puffing like she's about to have a heart attack. This girl is still standing, but any of you looking at her recognize like not by much. It is
Attack her.
that was
Just kill her.
that was Cora's turn.
Well, you look better this way.
End of your turn. Last ditch effort. She's going to she teleports out of the moonbeam as a legendary action into the elevator, and she starts hitting buttons like ferociously.
Question for
Am I-
DM real quick. What was I gonna say? Because I have 5 levels of exhaustion, am I able to complete what the ring's supposed to do, which is to put me back into wild shape
Sure.
at the end?
Sure.
And
Because it
does
stores it
that
for one.
affect-
It's the ring. You will still have exhaust in elk form, but
Okay.
because the ring is holding it, it has no effect on you. Like the ring held it for a turn, and then whoop.
Okay.
So
First, I'll make sure.
now you're a tired elk.
Okay, awesome.
She teleports to the elevator and starts hitting buttons. Pearl, it is your turn.
How
You
far
hear
away
the
am I?
elevator like 5 feet. Like you're just outside the elevator. You hear like ding 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 ding, like just starts hitting buttons.
Because if I want to cast Eldritch Blast on her, how far do I have to be like not
Just
at
outside
disadvantage?
of melee.
So like where I'm at right now, I'm good then, with the 5 feet away.
You could take a 5-foot step to like turn around and be like 10 feet away from her, looking into the elevator.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would like to do that.
You turn and look in the
Okay.
elevator, and she's clearly very, very injured. Her skin is trying to regenerate, but it's almost like those burns aren't regeneratable. And she's like hitting the buttons and looking at you.
Doesn't
Roll it.
work without the key. That is unnatural 20 for the first one.
Yes.
That's
Dang.
fine. She's
Yeah.
at 4.
And I do at least 5 damage.
Do you want to say anything or do anything, or how does?
Can I say doesn't work without the key, bitch, and hold up the key as I cast the Eldritch Blast
You
on her.
cast the Eldritch Blast like through the key, and there's a keyhole shape in the beam, and it like punches through her rib cage, and she hits on the back wall and like slides down it, and she's like coughing up blood, and like laying there, and like you can tell she's not dead, but like she's bleeding out and has no strength. Fucking cunt. Just like leans her head to the side and is looking at you as like the light is starting to fade. You guys are out of combat.
Thank you for
am
saving me.
am I within 60 feet of that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You see Sig kind of almost pull at something and pull it into her. I'm gonna use my Mantle of Whispers to take their soul.
Roll me a straight d20.
Meanwhile, I will throw some cure wounds on Pearl so that
I got 104 HP.
Straight up D20, 17.
Straight up d20.
here you go. 5th level.
You grab it and you're pulling at it, and it's hot, like almost like the soul is actually hot, and you recognize as you're tugging on it, someone else is also like tugging at this soul, and you're now in a tug of war essentially for this. And you've never had this happen before. Like this, you should just have it. And the spark clicks in your head that her soul might be claimed by something, and that something is trying to take what's its. Almost like you're trying to steal her soul from a patron. You still have it. It's still like you're still tugging on it. Like you haven't lost, but there's a recognition like, what the fuck?
Sig is gonna like look down at her hand and just be like, I don't want to fight a god, and just fucking let go.
You let it go, and as you do it, like she screams. Like just screams bloody murder. Her wings ignite on fire and like burn away the ash, and then she just falls over dead. You're fairly certain it wasn't a good place the soul was going.
Oh, have fun with Azzy.
32 points of healing to Pearl, though.
Yay!
Yay!
5th level cure wounds. So
Thank
that
you.
way you can still go drinking.
Um,
I don't have anything to cure exhaustion, though. I'm very sorry to say.
that's fine.
I could.
You beat
I
her.
could.
You killed the bitch that stole your man.
I am very
That's
happy.
You're welcome.
Great.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
do have something to help exhaustion.
That's fine.
Loving embrace. I'll give you a hug.
Aw.
And Cora
I
will
like
feel
hugs.
better.
I'm assuming you've shaped out of deer form.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Okay.
if you haven't, I'll hug an elk. I'm a
You
druid,
hug
this
the
is
elk,
fine.
and as you hug the elk shifts to like person, and you guys are hugging.
Cool. Yeah, I cast Loving Embrace, and it just says remove exhaustion, so I assume that's like 1 level. I don't know.
You do it,
It
and you
doesn't.
feel like supercharged, and you recognize that Kay is hugging both of you, like at the same time. Kay takes away all of your exhaustion.
This is why I
Was
love
that
Kay.
fun? That was fun, right?
That's
Like we did a
fun.
thing.
I enjoyed that.
Okay.
Thank you, Kate.
Okay, even though that was fun, do not bring back them again, please.
What do you mean
I don't
bring
want to
back?
deal with another celestial. Don't bring another celestial to me, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you liked him. You had so much fun with Charles.
I hated Charles,
Oh.
but thank you
Oh.
for the fun.
She like behind her body pushes a blonde-headed child through a portal,
Okay.
And like you see it at just the last second, like she scooches a child out of like existence, kind of. Yeah, no angels. No, don't. Okay.
Please
Yeah.
put that child back with its parents.
Put the thing back
Now.
where it came from, overwhelming.
She smiles and there's a weird recognition, like Kay might be the parent.
That's scary if Kay's a parent.
You can roll a history check,
Yep.
Cora, because you know her very well. Probably more than you should. You actually conversate with this being, and like that's what you get.
21.
Kay has many children, but you know a male angel child of Kay. You read it in a book once and you figured out that it was their kid. And you might have killed that kid. And that kid might have killed Erickson. Now that kid was a grown-ass man. This is a child. But there's the moment of like, that better not fucking be who I think it is. And before you go to say anything on it, Tana's like, no.
I'm just gonna pat Kay on the shoulder. I'm like, okay.
Okay. And now that it is 4:15, as much as I want to have more drinking shenanigans, we have run out of time.
Right.
So, all of you guys laugh it off. All of you guys get full health. All of you guys end up back in the bar where you came from, and you get drunk for like 4 or 5 hours and do all the stereotypical ladies' night things. Kay is much calmer for the majority of it until they phase out of existence again a few times for pancakes.
As you do.
Boom!
Yep.
Did it!
Six
Ladies'
tournaments,
night
everything.
one shot with a boss battle. Boss died. Hey, nobody died.
Woo!
I mean, temporarily I did.
Yeah, you were
Someone
not looking
almost
hot.
died.
Yeah, it was a thing.
I'm
That was
squishy.
Was it fun? Was it good? Was it
Yeah,
all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't prepared for strip
We
pool.
should have another ladies'
I
night in the
wasn't ready for
future.
strip
I'm
pool.
with Patron on this one.
Okay, we can do that. We'll do it next month. Whatever. It'll be a reoccurring thing. That was fun for
Ladies'
me.
night.
Just get
Hopefully it was
together
fun
and
for everybody
fight
else.
Whoever needs fought.
Raging Rogan.
drunk, that's
Hell
fine.
no. I think he knows who the child was. So yeah, that's the thing that happened. That might have real world consequences for the next time we play our actual campaign. Who knows? Because this is all canon and actually happened.
Oh dear.
There you go.
So, good job, everybody. Thanks, everyone that was watching. Have a good night, and